Alright, we're going in. 3, 2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more of the City of Breath and Bone. I'm your host, Makeshift. Here's my gaggle of gifted individuals called players.
Last time I was called a gifted individual, they pulled me into a room and asked me, "Now, when you go home, do mommy and daddy tell you you're special?"
This is a vital question I need to know the answer to. Are you prepared to answer it?
Yes.
Was there rats in that room?
Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they were not alive. They were not actual rats either. They were stuffed ones.
So non-living.
Yeah.
My goodness.
But I distinctly remember like a rat puppet that one of my teachers would shove her hand in and make read us the hatchet.
Read us the hatchet?
Yeah. The book The Hatchet. She would use the rat puppet to tell stories to the gifted and talented children. And I'm not making this up.
Loki, not me, just Googling the hatchet real quick.
Oh, am I the only one that had to read that? Fuck.
You're American.
This is not an American book, puto!
Young
This is a
adult wilderness
classic!
survival novel. Is it like My Side of the Mountain?
Probably. About a kid who survives a plane crash and then survives by himself in the woods for like 3 months.
Minus the plane crash? Yeah, that's My Side of the Mountain.
Huh.
Except in My Side of the Mountain, he just like wanders off into the woods to do his own thing.
I guess you Easterners get your own special version, while we get the cool version. We also had to read like a book in middle school about this like one town in Florida where a football player gets electrocuted because he was touching the like touchdown posts in the middle of a game, and there's a sinkhole underneath one of the kids' classroom.
What the fuck?
They were just rolling nat ones on existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Injury,
started Fallout New
baby.
Vegas with Wild Wacky West or something.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was Florida, so.
Oh well, you should have said
It
that.
was a town called Tangerine, Florida, or some shit. I don't remember much of that book. that was the same teacher that taught in the same school as my mom, and I had a panic attack in his class, and he was just like, "You're not gonna go running to your mom about this," and then like 3 years later, they caught him drunk on campus and having sexual relations with a minor.
But you fucked yourself there.
His wife
So
was
anyway,
really nice, though.
D&D?
No.
Oh yeah.
This is Briar's therapy session now, fuck you.
So long story short, there was rats in that room.
There were. So many
Anyway,
rats.
to summarize the events of the previous session, you all had a dream wherein you collectively met the god of fate, and he was like, "Hey, I got some chores for you to do. It's pretty important, especially for you, the one with the goth wings going through your goth phase in life."
Damn, why you gotta
and
do
then-
that to her, bitch?
I mean, Fate's a dickhead, so.
I mean, yeah.
And he was like, "I'll give you one chance to get back on the straight and narrow. Here's how you got to do it. Have fun. Don't get lost." And so, you all wandered your way down into the depths of darkness beneath the city. And then, Tim, you found yourself falling through the floor of the cheap, shoddy mining construction operation that you purchased yourself into. And likely identified many exotic slurs being used to speak about you in Gnomish, which sounded
Yeah.
something to the effect of
Dairy Queen.
There you go.
They
And
looked
then,
at him and called him the R slur.
Yeah.
Really rich.
Fucking capitalist.
Unironically, they probably said something like that.
And I heard it. I understood them.
Yep.
Fucking bitches. I ain't gonna snitch though. We shorties
Then-
gotta stick together.
we once closer to the ground. So so as you descended further into the darkness, you met with a old companion, work partner of Wayland's, who's super sketch, by the name of Jacob. He gives you directions that lead you to one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen in my life. If you see the art for this creature, just a mass of tentacles and growths coming out of kind of a center point. Uh, saw some holy text passages on. Wait, I can just say Bible passages. Like, why did I just say that as if the Bible is like trademarked? You saw what is like the equivalent of Bible passages taped to a stone wall that leads to probably the basement of some very important building. And then as you descended deeper and deeper down into the depths of Pleiadorus's caves, Jacob guided you a little bit further, seemed a little bit sus, but then he was like, he gave you some directions if he didn't come back in time, and then he disappeared as you then tailed him with some good, phenomenal stealth checks from what I remember. He then vanished into thin air without any verbal components and barely any somatic components, just raised up his hand, closed it, and just instantly gone without a trace, except his footprints. And now
Oh, and also he's
you
Tim's kid, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He is almost certainly one of them.
One of them, like they're a fucking roaming gang.
Gaggle of bastards.
Yeah, precisely.
Warriors.
A roaming
It's
gang.
like a
of
collection
bastards.
set, you know?
If they are a roaming gang that essentially live together, how many relationships are in that gang?
Oh, please, God, no. Please,
No.
God, no.
This conversation, please. Let's abort.
I
abort.
just-
Just
I
grab
can
it,
tell you
take
about
it
more
away.
traumatic things from
I-
my childhood.
I was just talking about copyrights. Don't try and get us copywritten by Star Wars.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Oh, the dog whistles. So
Bark,
you're
bark,
all
bark, bark,
standing.
bark, bark.
You are all standing within the darkness. Nothing but this slight trickle of a babbling bit of water running through the caves around you. You can hear individual droplets fall from the ceiling on the stalactites, dropping down to the stalagmites to eventually form columns. Welcome to my science lesson, apparently. And as you look out into the darkness, it's almost like the darkness here, even with the light source, some of those like further bits are almost getting like inky deep and almost like purple with how dark they are. It kind of feels like the darkness is moving down here, but like not in a way that's like magical and stirring, just you feel uneasy with how dark it's getting. And now you are just alone, surrounded by that darkness, after having seen Jacob vanish into thin air.
Timothy's going to look to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Congratulations. Timothy's gonna look to Soldier and say, "Well, I believe in you. I'm gonna hide. Take a bardic inspiration." And I'm going. Can I roll stealth to try to hide like in the middle of the group?
Sure, roll stealth to do the buffaloes guarding the smallest buffalo strategy.
Oh my
Thank you.
God. Buffalo guarding the smallest buffalo
Oh my
strat.
God.
Nice.
Oh,
I hate
Jesus
you. What
fuck.
is this off the bat?
19?
Like, sir?
19. Jesus.
You,
For a
you
total
do a
of
great
22.
job of orienting yourself within the center of a circle of other
Yeah.
people.
And I'm like
Uh,
having someone blocking my sight into the tunnel entirely. So if someone starts coming down, they won't see me. They'll see the person in front of me, whoever that is.
Gotcha.
Can it be me?
Alice? Were you saying something, Alice? No?
Oh, no, wait, you're
I was
taller.
gonna. I was gonna say that Tim also does have like had warding ball, and I put it on him. So
Good
Yeah,
point. That
ask
is still
her to
a-
remember.
Last session. He.
I'm gonna have that popped out over here.
Pop
Bless
off,
you.
queen. Hold on. Do I have anything that could help us here? Definitely don't have alarm. I
Seeing
can't
is the other
read.
thing.
That's a small problem. No, the text is so tiny. I can't fucking read it. I gotta like, hold on. I gotta get real up and close and personal with chat's ears real quick. Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh wow.
Post in the chat.
Oh,
Uh,
Post it in chat. Yeah, post your feet in chat. Let me see your feet.
No.
I'm
don't even
heavily
like-
guessing
You're
we
not
didn't
helping
have a
yourself.
short rest in between.
Let's not get copywritten by Nickelodeon.
Squidman, what the fuck?
And I don't
Oh.
think so. I don't think we haven't
No,
had
I
a...
don't think we had enough time.
No, we have not had enough
Just
time to have a
making
short
sure.
rest.
Okay, good.
And I don't want to waste Guardian of Faith right now, because I have a feeling we're gonna need that. So,
Quick question. Dorian returned after seeing Jacob disappear, right?
he would have stayed probably with. Well, actually, no. She probably would have told him to come back. So, yeah, he's either coming back or is now back.
Yeah,
Or let's
okay.
say welcome to the dog.
Makeshift is. I keep on losing the name. Fucking Christ.
Jakob.
Jakob. Is Jakob coming back? Like, is he returning to the group? Cause I'm tailing him, man.
Yeah, but he's invisible.
Well, he went completely invisible. You only saw like his footprints like move a few pebbles in the ground, and then it was just like gone. Couldn't see anything.
Not
he
even
ran-
with a really good perception check.
It was like he plane shifted. It was just disappeared.
What was it? You had a 25. Jesus.
Am I outing
Yeah.
myself for being a Magic the Gathering nerd by saying plane shift?
No.
Plane shift exists, although I'm pretty sure that's a 9th level spell.
Oh wait, they're both WotC.
Yeah.
There's a blink.
We love you, Watsy. Please.
Right, there's also plane. There's a lot of things to get into different planes. Plane shift is 7th level, my bad.
Alright.
We love Watsy.
Uh,
Everybody bow down to Watsy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's fair.
definitely kiss their feet and stuff and not bite through their
Feet?
Achilles heel. No.
Feet?
Anyway, I'm gonna at some point just reappear behind some of the people of the group. With that stealth check of fucking 33. Just reappear, jump back onto Soldier's shoulder. Okay, so he disappeared. We
Yes.
fighting? I don't
Yes,
know.
not here. Hey, Makeshift.
Yes.
Can I... Hold on. Can I do this thing? Can I get one of my spell slots back, please?
Let me see here. Yes, you can.
Okay, can be no higher than half your proficiently bonus. Oh my god, I can't talk. Rounded up, so that can't be more than 2nd level. Great. That means I get my 1st level spell slot back. Let's go. Sad, I can't get any of my 3rd levels. Oh fuck, Revivifies a 3rd level. Fuck.
We're
How
fine. we're
many
fine.
paths did you say there were? And how many chambers?
So you're on like one path, but the area around you is sort of like you're intersecting a natural water flow, but it's just kind of a little babbling creek. If you tried to head in the direction of the water flow, you just reach a point where you couldn't squeeze through where the water's going. It just goes back into the stone.
So we're
But you
doing
are in a
the
bit of like
cave
an
diver.
opening. Basically, oh my god, no.
Not
Roll for bad
No,
life
not
decisions.
Not with that horse ass. No.
But
with
you
that
are
horse ass.
you are currently on a patch of like walkway that's kind of wider. Like you can spread out a little bit here.
Got a 16 for my bad life decision.
So
No.
there's no particular path forward?
No, there is one clear path forward. You're just in an area that's larger than the tunnels you've been going through. It's a
Okay,
little more
good,
complete.
good. That's we're not in front of a split decision. It's either you continue or you don't.
Well,
Alright, cool. All the soldiers gonna stop walking forward and just like, well, no point of staying here.
I agree. Let's keep moving.
I
then.
can
Hang on,
look
before
out
any of you
towards the
move.
back.
And you see Wayland draw an arrow and like get it ready on his bow. And he like just starts looking around like at like the ceiling, all the areas like up a little bit of like the flowing water, and he calls out and goes, "All right, Jacob, what gives?" And nothing responds to him.
I don't like this.
Timothy's not saying anything, so he doesn't break stealth.
Um.
Yes, he said,
Yeah. Just gonna like lean over in Waylon's direction and go like, do you do you remember Jacob knowing spells and shit?
You see Wayland like lift up his bow, but he hasn't like knocked back the string yet. He's just kind of like pointing it. He goes, "No, guy never knew magic. He was shit at it."
And
I
yet,
Well,
am
he
going
does
to
now.
ready my action to grapple Jacob in case he goes into melee unexpectedly.
Gotcha.
and yet he disappears into thin air.
Come on,
Disappears.
Jacob. You can just turn back. Nobody has to get hurt. All right. I know you're at
This
least
is-
capable of thinking through life decisions like this one.
Alice will also be ready to grapple anything that gets too close that's not the party.
Gotta get ready to cast the 3rd level spell.
I'm unsheathing my sword.
But still, nothing responds. Just the drip, drip, drip. Distant bits of water that break the silence.
I would like to move forward and keep an eye out with my dark vision in the cave.
Gotcha.
Although I'm pretty sure someone has cast light at this point. Nesrin has it on her sword, yeah.
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 Well, he looks out front, I look out back. We are a 2-headed dog.
Nice.
Nice!
Natural 20.
Nice.
Let me see if I can keep up.
1.
No! Another nat 20! Let's go!
Holy shit.
We see shit.
They see
We are the
everything.
perceivers.
There is nothing these two can't see. Fuck whatever's hiding.
So, as you start moving forward, first Wayland calls back to you and says, "Hey, big guy, move slowly as you can. Jacob's not the brightest bull, but he's good at laying traps." And he doesn't really have to tell you to be perceptive. You've already accomplished that quite well. As you're looking around in front of you, you can see that like the glossy, that like flow of the goop that was like kind of sticking to the walls and illuminating your path a little bit. You can notice that it's starting to flow a little bit further up the walls than usual. It's not keeping to like knee height anymore. It's making its way upward just a little bit. Which is kind of strange because for the most part, it's really just been like a consistent height. But now
Okay.
it seems like it's migrating to the ceiling a little bit more.
Are we going down more?
You've been descending for most of this path, but it's never really like raised up to the ceiling when you've descended. So it does seem like an
Okay.
odd change of the flow rate.
I will look up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Creatures. Or
You can't see any creatures
People.
on the ceiling right now, but the ceiling does look a little more goopy, like it's wetter than the ceiling has tended to be.
feeling
We may have
something's
to
going
worry about
go
more
down.
than just Jacob.
Shit, I was worried about that. And Wayland draws his bow back and he like watches. He points it towards the back of the party to like aim at the darkness behind everybody. And he's just taking up the rear right now.
Whoa.
He
Okay.
goes, and he calls out to the darkness again and says, "Look, Jacob, I know you can hear me. I wanted to leave all of it behind, all right? Is that really that wrong? Want to at least do some sort of good?" Fucking dickhead, he's not saying anything. I know he can hear this.
I mean, he's probably not saying anything because he doesn't want to give away his position.
Yeah,
Timothy's
I know,
just like
Alice.
motioning at himself and nodding,
Oh,
like he's
Lord.
saying, just like me. Like father, like son.
Oh, fuck you.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, apparently.
Clock.
Well,
Fucking Timothy over the head. No.
maybe if we, like, give him what he wants, he will reveal himself. Stares pointedly at Tim.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alice is gonna
loyal
hand
if
like,
not.
no.
Yeah, if not anything, we are loyal.
I mean, loyal, of course, yes. But maybe honesty is something we can adapt. Never mind.
Yeah, if you want to know what honesty looks like, that guy was really honest about a lot of things once I got to know him. I figured at least cooled off his fucking fires. But no. And you see Wayland turn back towards the darkness again one more time. Go. "Look, I at least wanted to see the city get better. You made it obvious you just wanted to burn shit. Okay? Now you can make one good life choice for once and just walk away from this, okay? We already have to be down here. You brought us further down. We won't come after you for this." Shit. We should probably keep moving. If we stand still, it might be worse.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been moving.
Yeah, I've been
Whoopsie.
following
I mean-
Soldier.
Yeah.
We should probably move faster. If we go too slow, it might be worse.
There you
Shit.
go.
Timothy's
And
doing
you
his
just-
best to stay in the middle.
You see Wayland just continue to watch the back of the party and keep an arrow knocked, pointed towards the back. Or I guess half knocked. That would be really exhausting on the arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you shouldn't just hold a bow like that for that long. You're gonna
Well-
release that energy eventually.
Knocked,
Yeah.
not drawn.
Yes.
Either way,
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
who's there?
Waylon's arrow.
Waylon's arrow!
Wayland's arrow who?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So we got two people looking out back. At least one person looking out front. And a coward.
I wonder who the coward is.
Yeah, I wonder who, Wayland.
I wasn't aware that you and Waylon looked the same there, Tim.
Well, you never
Another
know.
bastard.
Oh no. They are related? They would have found out by now.
Oh, I should not have taken a drink at that exact moment. Oh.
And you all start making your way through the tunnels, and as you walk a bit further forward, you see that the path that was described by Jacob is essentially the only path there is. Like the one that you're on right now does, there is one cave entrance that's a bit smaller, looks like it'd be uncomfortable to crawl through. But then there's also the cave you described, which looks like the way he would have led you down. And as you're getting closer to that one, you can hear what's. Give me a perception check at advantage, Malin, because you got them ears.
Can I not just use that 20? Yes. I have a
I'll say that's good enough though, because as you're listening out in like the incredible silence of this cave, where like a droplet of water is enough to break the silence, you can almost hear what feels like sort of like clammy hands rubbed together really gently deeper into the cave. It's a sort of like wet noise that almost reminds you of the creature you fought earlier down here.
Yeah, she will gently pat Soldier's shoulder and tell him about that. I think there's a noise up ahead. Sounds like friction, sort of like the creature before. I don't know if it maybe Jacob, but I don't think so.
If anything, he's luring us. Coward he is, not fighting for himself.
Well, curiosity killed the cat and all that, but the something brought us back. Hopefully not the cleric. And
Did I misunderstand what you were trying to say?
she may have stumbled over the words, but basically the saying goes like curiosity killed the cat, but the satisfaction brought it back.
Yes.
And she said,
Oh, yeah.
and something brought it back. Hopefully not the cleric, as in hopefully I won't actually fucking die.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
won't need me.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll always need the mother of the group. Don't you worry.
That mean I get to get called mommy?
No.
Haven't
Aw.
you already been being called that?
Usually just bitch baby.
Damn, Kitty, you gotta step up your game here. Get us some better nicknames.
No, I call her sir and ma'am sometimes. Anyway,
Moving on.
she will briefly jump down from Soldier's shoulder to say it to the other people as well, and like, in that cave, prepare for a fight. Shit's probably about to go down. Eh.
I'm gonna be winded after this.
And back on Soldier's shoulder.
He will take the time that you're off his shoulders to draw his weapon.
Timothy's
Where-
just
where-
sneaking along.
You all prep yourself for battle.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Do you continue into the cave of wonder?
Yes.
Don't wiggle your eyebrows like that when you say that.
There's something else called a cave of wonders.
Yeah, he can't have it.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
you can have my cave of wonders.
Yay!
Moving on.
Let's go get our
Yes,
asses
we
whooped.
are moving in.
Nice. You all continue into the cave, one step at a time, your feet getting ever more echoey. And eventually you see there's kind of like a winded turn with it almost seems like kind of a dim light coming from it. And anytime that, now that you've descended like a little bit more, you notice that all the darkness around you, it still has that feeling of like, the darkness seems to like be a little bit animate. It just feels strange to look at the darkness down here because it's just so totally dark. And as you're starting to like round this, you see like a bend where it seems like there's a little bit more ambient light from various like crystals that you've seen before. You can see that it like opens up to an area ahead of you. You can hear more sloshing water noises. Everybody, as you round that corner into this area, you find yourself in this cave. down at the bottom here.
No token. Cannot see.
Oh yeah.
We get to drag our own.
PC. But
You're
And-
supposed to see those.
As you, yes, as you look out into this room, you see that there's like this small camping area with various sleeping rolls, and some what looks to be humans of some kind laying on the ground. Give me a quick perception check as you're looking out in the darkness here.
Perception.
Come on.
Measure the distance between.
Hey.
Is-
Damn, they both got nat
Nice.
20s and then they got absolutely shafted.
So,
Nice.
Malin,
Yes.
you notice two things. One, that all of these bodies that would maybe seem to be sleeping are absolutely strewn out in such a way where they look like they've probably been ripped apart. Like, some of them are missing a limb or two. They're laying in these, like, Family Guy death poses.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
This looks like they've been attacked, although you don't see any blood on the ground around them. You also notice there's some like dripping, like some excess dripping from the ceiling over in like this area here.
Is the dripping gold?
How far is your dark vision?
60 feet?
Dark
Hold on.
vision does not discern color. It is shades of grey.
But does it reaches 60 feet though?
Yes.
Let me just.
are there 50 shades?
There's like
My
100.
Oh yes, there is. So anyway, as
Do I
your
see
eyes,
the same thing?
Yes, anybody who got over a 15 can see this dripping coming from the ceiling. If you have dark vision or sufficient light, though, your eyes kind of trace this like drip of fluid coming from the ceiling, and as your eyes follow it upwards, you see this tangled, disgusting mass of flesh up on the ceiling. Everybody, give me a stealth check.
Oh no.
Do I get to keep mine?
At this distance,
Um.
it's a DC 5.
Thank God I got a 6.
Hold on. How long ago since we
Is that a nat 1?
That's a horse.
Makes sense.
Yes.
That's a horse on
Do I get
stone.
to-
Clippity
do I get-
cloppity.
Do I get to keep my 22 from previously?
No.
how long has it been since the guy disappeared and shit? More or less than an hour?
I don't
Nice.
need it.
It's only been like 5 minutes. Also, dang, got another high like.
Okay,
Stealth check.
then
Angels?
everyone gets a plus 10.
I get
Oh,
to keep
stealth?
it.
Yeah. I still
Kitty.
have pass without a trace up.
Kitty. I
It's a
love
12. Accept it.
Kitty. Kitty.
Accept it.
Kitty. It was a nat 1.
That
don't care,
doesn't
accept
matter. Nat 1 and Nat 20 doesn't exist in skill checks.
This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Okay, then actually, yeah, it's a 12.
This isn't Baldur's Gate, it's Makeshift's Gay.
Yeah.
This isn't Baldur's Gate. This is Raw.
Ugh.
Wait, what? I
Also known
wasn't
as
prepared.
rules as written.
Oh. Anyway.
So you see a disgusting mass of tangled limbs and flesh on the ceiling, dripping a whole lot of liquid. You immediately recognize it as one of the creatures that creature that you fought earlier. Well, not the same one as one of them. Yeah. And it's just chilling on the ceiling right there, seemingly gnawing on something. But it's kind of hard to tell with all the disgusting bits pointing in every direction.
Yeah. Malin will just sort of tap soldier's shoulder again and point up at the ceiling. And then just put a finger to her lips, turning to everyone and just like, stay quiet, chill. What do we do?
What is the thing it's gnawing on?
Based on what you can tell, the part that seems to be disappearing into what looks like its center of mass looks like a dark, like grayish purple arm.
Oh, okay.
And you can hear crunchy noises coming from the ceiling as you see it disappearing.
Ew. Brother, ew.
We also
Yeah.
see these guys in the back.
Yep, at this distance, you would also see that there's these gross looking dudes that look like dwarves chilling out against the wall that look similarly disgusting to this creature on the ceiling. But it seems like they haven't noticed you yet because of the pass without a trace.
I'm just going to like.
I don't think there's a way around them.
I'm going to semantically suggest we turn back, like spin the finger, motion in the direction of the way back. And like, should we?
Timothy
You're
is
Just so we
nodding
can
eagerly.
reconvene.
You hear Wayland whisper and go, "He's probably planted bombs at any other path. Honestly, this might be our best option."
She just motions to her mouth and then up at the thing. It's like, if we talk, it's gonna hear us, motherfucker.
Oh, you were just spinning your... Oh, sorry, I thought you had
Yeah.
whispered that.
No.
Then, if you didn't actually make any noise, you just did that motion, Wayland will look back at you and go... He does like a hand motion, slicing out his neck, and then does this like, puts his fingertips together and motion, like they expand.
She won't do the like talking to each other with the hand puppets motion and then back to where they came and then up at the thing like we can talk back there, not here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to just take a few steps back into the hallway and chat a bit, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wayland, he'll follow you if he sees you walk back.
The soldier walk back, please.
He will watch them. Hold up.
Oh,
Sure. Sure. He understands enough.
very good.
So, let me just... I'll move him right here. And I'll say when you're right here, you're outside of the combat area.
Yeah.
And he whispers really quietly and goes, What? What is it? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we can't talk in there. It's gonna fucking hear us.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really sure how many ears that thing has, but good idea.
Too many.
Listening holes, ears, whatever. Either way, do we try to sneak past it? Do we ambush it? What do we do?
Sneak past.
Sneak past might be the best option, but we're gonna have to get close to it.
I mean, can't we just hug the outline of the wall to the left?
Yeah.
Did you not see those things waiting on the other side?
Yeah, but we can push them towards the monster and then run away.
If they're living in the same space as it, they're probably not gonna start eating each other on our behalf. They may be infected with whatever's down here. It's tentacles,
Want to be
bits.
caught in the middle of the cave. toilet's entrance.
Wait. I can create a noise in the opposite direction we're going as a distraction.
That would be behind us.
Well, if we're going towards the... Is there only one exit from this area, or...
I will walk back. Do I see that there is only that one exit over there?
It looks like there's two paths that continue, like one on the left, one on the right. You can't quite tell. You can see further down the right.
Oh,
The path on the left seems to like take a hook around a corner.
yeah, see that. Okay. He walks back. Maybe not.
Okay, so
Well, I can point them towards the direction we're not going. The exit, that is. If we want to go to the one exit, I'll make them look towards the other. Not the way we came.
I also have a spell that can like make a wall. So if we go down the one exit, it doesn't look too far across. I could make a wall and shut them out, at least temporarily.
Good thinking. What's our plan if one of us doesn't make it to the other side of the wall?
We fight.
Then we fight. No one's left behind. That was never an option.
Well, then let's be ready to fight no matter what happens.
All right.
Waylon just like reaches out a fist to like give you a fist bump.
Slides a bit further down Soldier's arm and holds in a fist as well. All right. Then we go around the right side of the cave or the left? Because the right is going to be further away from the thing, but the left is shorter.
Up to you.
I take the right. I can hold this spell for a bit longer.
Gotcha.
All right.
Alright, right it is. I'll just haywire it to the left and... Alright. Sneak.
And you see Waylon go back into the room with you. And he just stands there awaiting your walking motions.
Yeah. We go?
Where's the big creature in the roof? Like this area around here-ish?
Oh yeah, let me reveal it to you, since you guys can see it now.
Oh god.
Alright. Baller. Yeah, then, let's go, guys. Let's sneak this way.
Yeah.
It's taking all of my willpower not to raise one of those corpses.
Shuffle.
You can do that once we've gotten out of here.
How tall is this?
This pile of rubble here, it's like 6 feet tall. It is rough terrain.
So, also because it's rubble, probably not the best to sneak across it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shall we go this way?
Stalagmite, can I squeeze past that over here?
Sure, I'll say you can walk through there.
Alright.
The
When,
DM is being very kind right now, and it's scaring me.
Alright. What do we do about the pool of water?
we don't walk through it, we walk here. Because
Yeah.
if Timothy's going to, like, knock on Malin's foot and, like, try to ask her to aim him in which direction he should cast minor illusion.
Oh, like towards the other cave entrance. Oh, like.
Yeah, because he cannot see further than like
Oh,
if we had any light. So he's blind as a bat right now.
sightless man.
Yes.
Yeah, she will.
Hairish.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, take his hand, guide it in that direction.
Okay.
Who of the party is currently dead blind?
Timothy.
I think.
Timothy and Alice.
Yeah.
That's why they work so well together. They both have the
But-
fear of the dark.
Does Wayland have
How are
blind?
we getting them to not step on shit?
Waylon's just a human. He's good at this is his preferred terrain, caves. So he's good.
Okay.
Yasha, I think you're asking the wrong question. How the fuck are the hooves on the horse not being so fucking loud?
Magic.
Pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Magic. Just actual magic.
Pass without a trace.
You
removes
literally
any
rolled
noise.
a 2. Sorry.
Pass
Yeah.
without a trace removes any noise you make, footwise. So, all right. With all of us gathered up around here, Timothy's going to cast 60 feet. And now Angels really needs to think hard. I think it was like there. I don't think a Lion's Roar would be the best choice here. He's gonna cast. He casts Minor Illusion, which is just a bunch of hand motions. But the noise he's making is someone whispering, "Ah, fuck," under their breath. But it's the kind of under their breath where it's like a little bit louder than they would have wanted to.
And where do you cast that specifically? Oh, right, that purple square there.
Yes, that should be 60 feet. Yep, on the dot.
Gotcha. Give me a stealth check on that noise that gets made so I can see what it triggers.
Sure. Want me to do that at disadvantage as I'm literally trying to make their pull their attention over there?
No, just a regular stealth check. It's basically your attempt at controlling the volume.
17.
Nice.
If you mean like that I'm making the noise, or
No, so the noise that you're creating, the artificial one, with the spell.
Yeah, okay.
I'm testing how accurately do you make the sound.
Oh, that's on their part.
Oh, okay.
That's
So-
that's a investigation if they want to try to figure out if it is an illusion, but they need to be first. If you read the very bottom, if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save. DC.
So anyway, I was checking if this thing was about to fall from the ceiling, which it doesn't yet. But these two things here, you see these dwarf-sized individuals. They kind of creak around, and you see them quickly turn towards the noise and pause for a moment. As this one then takes a few steps over towards it, and this one does as well. But then, amongst that, you also hear more of that wet skin rubbing against skin noise, as you hear something much larger from around the other cave corner. As you then see step into sight another one of those creatures investigating that sound.
2 of them. I suggest we move quickly. Like, very, very quietly, obviously, yes.
Yeah, so
But-
move.
And as you stand right there,
Oh.
Flowers, you feel your leg get caught on something. Give me a quick strength check.
Strength check or save?
Just strength check.
Okay.
Just like because you're just walking, seeing how hard your foot will get caught on something. You don't trip and you don't get your foot halted. You just thug right through that, but you do feel something catch your foot that felt really wet.
I look down.
You see
The fuck
some
caught my foot.
gross green, like massive worms kind of like slosh around where your foot just was, and you like pulled it away.
Brother,
It makes like a wet thump against the floor after you like pull your foot away. And you see a kind of vague humanoid shape inside the water. Everybody, roll for initiative.
No!
At advantage. Hey, it's working.
there's no common encounter.
Man,
No
I wish I
comment.
had silence right about now.
Guess who does?
Please go first. I hope you go first.
You have advantage, by the way.
On what?
Not you. I'm talking to Alice. If
E-
good.
There we go. It automatically did it this time. It was like, hey, advantage. It's like, ooh,
Good,
thank you
good.
for the reminder.
Rolling for all the NPCs at once. I love seeing all those dice.
Oh, thank God, we all go before.
There's a 20 in there. Who the fuck has the 20?
The tomb.
Oh, that's one of the dwarfs.
Oh,
No one that matters. That thing goes last.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fine,
it
it's
does.
fine, it's fine.
Let's drink
So-
cast silence before anything else happens.
First, this dwarf goes. Let's see if it realizes what is going on around it.
No.
This one turns in your direction and it sees you, cricking and creaking its bones, and then it starts moving towards you. What's this thing's movement speed? It is that amount. And he quickly jogs over to 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I completely forgot where I just put the ruler. Right there. Okay.
Right there.
He wanders, tripping over little bits of stone here and there as he moves towards you with this like rusty old axe in hand.
I'm guessing it's not quiet about it at all.
No, but it seems like it didn't bother the thing on the ceiling. It's almost as if it's like used to the noises from this thing. And that is the end of his turn. Flowers. It's your turn now.
I can't rage.
What do you
Not
mean?
with.
You can rage and hold your attack. But would Soldier be aware of Nestran's silence?
No. Very simple answer. No.
What is good tactically? What is good from the character's perspective? Two different answers, 99% of the time.
Correct. Fuck.
I mean, if you want to rage and hold your attack, you could reason that you don't want to proc attack of opportunity from this guy. Let the other guy come to you.
He would absolutely attack one of the things.
Let's hope you miss. And it doesn't make any noise when you miss.
This thing is reaching for me, right?
Yeah, it's a goopy like tentacle hand is just kind of laying on the ground, but you can see its torso kind of crawling its way out of the water.
Can't be quiet.
Yeah, you can easily tell that if you brought down your axe right through the center of this thing, it would probably make that like a thud noise against the stone. You could maybe swipe across it.
How about fuck it, grappling?
Interesting.
Knock it.
Exactly.
Again.
Grapple and chuck it. Sure.
Come
He's
on.
not gonna rage because this motherfucker screams when he rages.
Gotcha.
Oh, mother.
Let's see if it gets a better strength check.
You
Still
have
an
Bardic
8, though.
Inspiration. You have Bardic Inspiration. It's a D8.
I do. D8?
D8.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna roll that on top. 13 total.
Does being prone give you disadvantage on...
Advantage.
Strength.
It gives you advantage on melee attacks within 5 feet.
No, being the one who is prone.
Oh. Being prone also gives you disadvantage on attacks.
Gotcha. So he is prone since he's crawling on the ground right now and a humanoid.
Is a grapple an attack in that sense?
Fighting against yourself, Yasha.
Grapple would just mean that you have 0 movement speed. That it doesn't impact your attacks at all.
So a grapple is not an attack in that sense. Alright.
Okay. Then it's going to roll. And what was your total?
13.
You beat it. You
I-
sink your fingers down into it and you manage to find some mass in this thing.
I'm gonna attempt to chuck it at the dwarf.
Interesting. You chuck it at the dwarf with a 13. Let's see if this dwarf...
16.
16.
I'll give him a dex save to see if he makes it. As you hit this dwarf, give me a damage roll. It's not going to knock the dwarf prone, though. It will make a big
Yeah,
wet
it's-
slapping noise, though.
Improvised attack, I'm guessing, just. Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon,
1d4
yeah.
plus 3. 7. I am guessing bludgeoning damage.
Yep. This thing takes 7 bludgeoning damage. It slaps against the ground. Strangely, though, the noises of like the wet tentacle creature hitting the stone floor doesn't seem to make the unspeakable horror on the ceiling do it. It's still just drooling up there, gnawing on something.
Can you please move that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
not like right here. And this thing also takes 7 damage.
I am going to gently shake off Malin. And take a posture in front of that thing to make sure that the others can pass.
Gotcha. Tim, it's now your turn.
Okay. I've been thinking.
Dangerous. Go on.
From the last one. How many eyes did the last one have?
It was hard to get a clear count. You could easily say like there could have been like a dozen noteworthy eyes. Maybe there was smaller structures that were like maybe like a fly's eye that's compound.
Okay.
You're talking about the unspeakable horror, right? The big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that means I can't play with, like, what type of FOV it has. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna sneak. That's just what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Correct
Give
me
me
if I'm
a-
wrong, but to maintain sneak, you need to move half your movement speed.
I'm not aware of that rule. Does that ring any bells, Yasha?
Sneak using half?
Like, you have rolled a stealth check, and to not break it, you move half your movement speed. Because, like, 30 feet is like a short dash.
I don't think so. Hold up.
That does sound like a pretty solid rule.
Yeah.
You can just say yay or nay. You are the DM.
You are
Yeah,
gone
I'll say
here.
that works. Especially when you're in combat specifically. I'll give this a yay.
God damn it. Okay. Alright, well, 15 feet it is.
You can dash, boy.
I have an action I need to use.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, if you're in a light, not obscured or lightly obscured area, you essentially have to do a hiding check every round, which is technically your action.
Yeah.
I think that's the argumentation for that.
You have all your movement then.
Okay. Alright. Could someone hold this square for me, please? Thank you.
Yep.
Because that's the exact same angle he was pointed at, and he's gonna keep it, and he's gonna cast Minor Illusion again.
Gotcha.
And he's going to make the sound of footsteps approach that spot, and again someone like half whispering fuck 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 fuck
Gotcha.
to hopefully pull everyone's attention away from this area.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Then now, it is Alice's turn.
Do we have full speed or not? Because you turned.
Yeah, I did flip the script there. Yes, you have full speed.
Okay, good. Because Alice is going to surprisingly horse race its way there to also help, block. Like, actually, she'll be 1/1 in case this thing decides to. She's got covered on both sides as well.
Okay, thank God.
Gotcha. Do
Yeah.
you use your action to sneak?
Yes.
Okay, give me that stealth check.
Lord, I pray. Hold on, I gotta do a quick pray to the RNG gods here. I'm like, please, I know it's a horse.
You still
are
have the
most
plus 10.
definitely. Yeah,
So
I'm
a
just
plus
gonna.
10. Okay, let's just quickly. Do I have to put the plus 10 on that, or is it just 10 in the additional
It's just
situation?
10. It's just
10. Okay.
Nice.
The horse made it across safely.
Yep. You managed to sneak.
That is it. She is there to. Because it takes my action to stealth, right? So that means I could technically attack, but I can't do that.
Gotcha.
So.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Gotcha. is now Waylon's turn. And he is going to... Oh, crap. I wonder how quietly he can shoot an arrow.
I
Oh, I
mean,
think he...
arrows are pretty quiet.
Just run, boy.
Man, the
I gotta say,
sculpture,
he's probably just going to keep up with the movement.
Yeah.
What's your movement right now? Is that much? He's going to have to move to here. Yoink, and make a stealth check. Don't fuck this up, Wayland. That's got a plus 10 on it.
Yep.
12. Yeah, he's good. He got 26 total. He does not trigger any more noises.
Good.
However, oh no, that's his action, so he can't do anything else. Unless. Where is that spell? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that is going to be the end of his turn. Now, it's this thing's turn. This one heard that noise over there, and it took a few steps towards it until it was now up against the gargantuan thing here, and just kind of halted in front of it. And that's its turn. You also see the unspeakable horror that was on the ceiling, as it's still dripping and crunching on that like limb. You hear a big thud against the ground as it falls onto the ground, half like crushing the remains of this drow that was beneath it. And it seems like it's oriented itself over towards this wall here, and it uses a few steps to walk over towards it.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
All right. So we leave, right? We run. We book it.
Yes.
And that's the end of its turn. Nezrin, it's now your turn.
Yeah. I can do silence. I have 1 3rd-level spell slot left, and I can use it for Spirit Guardians or Revivify. I have 1 4th-level spell slot. Guardian of Faith. What do y'all want me to do? Because if I'm not given a direction, I'm doing it my way, and I don't think y'all will like that.
I would suggest silence. We
Mhm.
kill these two. We sneak out of here.
Okay.
Because I don't need verbal components for minor illusion.
Fair enough. Then I don't like taking my words away because I need verbal for most of my shit. But God forbid if I need it, I can step outside. So I'm going to take your advice. I am going to place silent. I'm going to place it right here in the center. That covers all of us, the weird tentacle thing, and the dwarf. No one can now speak. And you are immune to thunder damage, and everybody's deafened. So, no sound gets in, no sound gets out.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So that is my action. I don't have a damn thing to do with a bonus action, so...
Please move.
Can I do anything? Nope. I still have my Necrotic Shroud, so I can use that if we need it, but other than that... Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to... I'm just gonna sneak over here. Not sneak. I'm not sneaking. I'm walking. Cool.
Gotcha.
All right, that I will take that as my turn.
It is now the other unspeakable horror's turn, who you see, if you're looking in this direction, walk over to this wall, and all of its limbs kind of feel around the cave wall. It's gross sloshing noise,
Yeah.
as it's clearly looking for something.
Yeah, man, there's totally something over there. Keep looking.
And that is the end of its turn. Malin, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. How far can I theoretically? No. That is not. Can I?
Oh, you also hear. Oh, wait, no, you don't hear anything because you're in silence. Never mind.
Yep. Hold on. How far could I theoretically move this? Over here. That seems like a good position, right? Yeah. I did it not do any measuring, motherfucker. Yeah, that's 25. That's fine. I'm gonna move. I am just along the side of the lake.
No, you're not.
I'm.
You can make a strength check right there.
Strength check. That is so fine. That's.
Miss Beats! She beats it! She beats it!
You feel a weird wet tugging on your leg, but you manage to yank your foot away through your just deft movements as you skitter across the edge of the water. But that was straight up some goopy nonsense. It's probably one of the things that you just saw grab a soldier.
Anyway, I continue.
Gotcha. You now also know that thing is there.
Yeah, she is going to point out where that thing is and do a bit of a motion of tentacle thingy.
It's
For the
lifted
others.
a good amount of its torso up out of the water for you to see
Yeah.
it.
That's really cool for you. I'm not looking in your direction.
I know, sweetheart. I know. Anyway, more stealth. Yeah. 31.
Nice.
We Gucci in this house. It's so fine. We're so good. We're almost there. That's my turn.
Gotcha. And then, on this thing's turn, it's going to pick even or odd.
And that's the other spawn. Unless you want both to move at the same turn.
For even, it moves right here. And it goes for
Makeshift.
a claw attack on Nizrin. Yes?
You only have one of the spawns in the combat.
What?
You can
Oh,
just
am I
make
just
at the
actually
second
go at
blind?
the same
Oh,
time.
whoopsie. Yep. There we go. I don't know how to set him to that number, but he's going to go now since he just got triggered.
Yeah. There should be right clicking, I think. Maybe? I don't know. There's a way. But fuck it.
Anyway, attack.
Yeah, he is going to roll to attack you. Does a that 20 hit?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty sure a nat 20 cannot miss, if I remember my rules correctly.
Yeah.
You did. Nesrin, you got a nat 20 on your face.
What?
And that thing's claws deal that
Did
much
you
on a crit.
just- You
hey.
didn't roll below a 4 on a d6.
Brother!
On
Brother.
6 of them.
Yasha, what juice did you do to the enemies? Fuck you.
Oh.
So Nezrin, you take that amount of damage.
Briar, you might be muted.
Yeah, I'm fucking aware. Oof. Yeah, that might also be the end of silence, by the way.
That can't save for 16. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean it's 16?
It's 10 or
10.
half damage, whichever is highest.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's 16. Okay, by silence, that's 12.
Ah! Well, guys, we tried it all.
R.I.P.
Still run. We're fine.
Nice. And now for this one to move. It's going to walk forward, seeing Alice in front of it, and it is going to do a claw attack.
So, Makeshift, do you want me to remind you that it has a second action it does?
Oh yeah, good point. I'll have them both do this at the same time since they have the same turn right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
good,
Uh,
good.
Alice is a 19 hit.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Makeshift and Yasha, you're no longer allowed to play in battles. Fuck both of you.
Alice, you take 9 damage from that hit.
Play damage.
And then this one goes for its multi-attack. I'm assuming 24 hits. And you take 17 damage.
The multi-attack is not another claw.
Oh, it's not another claw?
No.
I was...
Read the multi-attack.
Yep, it's the worm.
It is the
My
worst.
bad. Ignore that 17 damage. It is.
A little bit of Cody-emming here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I get scatterbrained when I have lots of monsters. This is a DC 11 dexterity saving throw. A worm launches from the spawn of claws as one humanoid that the spawn can see within 10 feet of it. The worm latches onto the target's skin. Once they succeed at DC 11.
Who has to do those?
Both of them.
Okay. By the way, Nesrin, you took 9 damage less because some of that was necrotic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that means that I would take 9 damage less.
Unless that already did it automatically?
I think it did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it did because I have 35 and that was 30 something damage. What am I doing? Dex save?
Yep,
Dex
dex
save.
save.
Shit. Yeah, no. Oh no.
You now have a tiny undead worm munching on, I'll say, like, your arm.
Uh-huh.
Right now it's crawling on your arm.
Okay.
At the end of
okay.
your next turn, it will be munching on your arm. Unless you remove it.
I
Yeah,
got
this thing is a long description.
I got a feeling stealth is no longer a thing.
I think we run. Please.
Yeah.
Either we run or we decide to fight.
Makeshift, please tell me you actually read through the thing.
I'm reading this worm right now. And now, that's the end of their turn. Back to this dwarf, who is going to take a swing at Flowers.
Alright.
Eh. Where's that battle axe? Does a 13 hit?
Meets beats.
Gotcha. And it deals that much damage.
Apply DMic. Clonk.
Then it's going in for a multi-attack.
That also hits.
And deals 3 more.
And there go all my temp HP that I still had. Nice.
7.
And that is the end of the Tomb Dwarf's turn. Flowers, it's now your turn.
How loud was that attacking just now?
You could hear it. The silence is gone.
Fuck it. We yell.
Rage. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. They heard that anyway. It's time to rage. Yeah, turning my head into that of a warthog again. But for now, I'm going to use my axe to smack this dwarf a bunch. I just
Gotcha.
pop that out. Blip. Fuck it recklessly. Oh! Fake fuck for reckless attack.
That 19 was awful close to another 1.
Yes. 7 damage.
Nice. Do you
That
want
is
to
a
clean
lot
7
of
damage to
small
it?
modifiers. Fuck yeah. 7. Did I say 7? 17.
17.
Oh, nice.
I'm a clown. Don't worry about me. 20 to hit.
And you deal another 20 damage to it?
That is the second to hit.
Oh, to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Ah, good. For another 16 slashing damage.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. That is my turn.
Gotcha.
I yell. I smack.
And now, Tim, it's your turn.
Fine.
Where they just skipped me.
Oh, I pressed on enter, and I think you immediately also pressed on the button. My bad.
Makeshift, go back once. Go back once in the initiative. Thank you.
My B.
Cool. So I got a question.
Yes.
Can I see that thing? Even if it's just like outlining and movement, do I?
Yes, you can see those creatures over there.
Okay. He's gonna look at the big heaping mass of existence. He's gonna point a finger towards it. And he's first gonna say, "You ugly."
I know.
And I'm using my last bardic inspiration to do that. And then I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound, saying, "The paranoid king screams in horror. I'm interned by my enemies."
Come on.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not immune to frightened right now.
The far
What
one or the
are you,
close one?
stupid?
The far one.
Oh, okay. So you try and frighten the unspeakable horror in the distance.
Well, so if it's immune to frightened, the spell fails automatically. If not, I'm gonna need an intelligence saving throw with DC 14 with a minus 1d8. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a successful save. When
The minus 1d8 is situational. I have to add that, right?
Yes, it's from Unsettling Words. Oh! Yes!
Nice.
It now sees every single creature as an enemy. Do with that information as you will. It also continues stating, whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within the range of the attack, spell, or other ability it's using. If an enemy provokes an attack of opportunity from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it is available to. So, I hope it has fun attacking this guy. And, I'm just gonna... Yeah, you guys got this! I'm just gonna step... You guys got this! And that's the end of my turn.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
It is now Alice's turn.
Okay, stealth is out of the fucking question, you know, that literally yelling man right beside me kind of thing. Mine is fucking well. Alice is also going to rage. I put that effect on me properly this time. I didn't fuck that up. I didn't forget.
Hell yeah.
And she is going to smack down upon the thing in front of her. Tick. And she is also going to reckless this. So that'll be... Oh, wait, no, I hit the wrong thing. I hit the wrong button. Ignore me.
Gotcha.
I hit the wrong one there.
Ignoring the fat finger.
Yeah. I hit the wrong one.
Fingers are not fat.
Does a 16 hit it?
The chunk of tentacles, it does.
Hey. Damage. 12.
Clean maximum damage.
Oh,
And then we're going to extra attack as well. If it's still standing.
It is still standing, yes.
Oh, okay, and another reckless. 18.
An 18 hits, yes.
And do. 10.
Dealing another 10 damage. You whack through it, and a lot of those, like, goopy bits splatter on the ground, like, onto the back of, like, the dwarf next to you.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Gotcha. It is now Wayland's turn. Who, seeing this commotion, seeing that noise is now reappearing in this area, looks around quickly, takes one step this way, and knocks an arrow to shoot it into... crap, what would he choose? Because he knows this thing's about to turn around. He's going to try his luck with one of these things. He's going to shoot the dwarf.
Come on, Waylon.
You've got this, boy. He did not have it.
Wayland, I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh, Wayland. Okay. Let's see if his extra
Sweetheart.
attack gets it. Holy crap. Wait. He's aiming for the dwarf. I'll say as he's aiming for the dwarf, he misses it and it goes over its shoulder and then it thunks into the creature behind it. Because
Nice.
that thing only has a lower DC. And I think that is funny. And he deals a little bit of damage to that chunk of tentacles there. Oh, nice. Enough to kill it too.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
You did
As-
something. Look at that.
That is
As
the
the
wrong
arrow-
thing to delete, my guy.
What? No, he didn't hit the dwarf. It deflected off. Oh, did I just delete Alice?
Yes, you did.
Sorry. I swear I didn't mean to. Okay, 1 second. There you go. My bad.
Now
Yes,
you
who's
gotta point back the
back?
turn hour as well.
I don't even remember clicking on a button for that. That's. Oh, I feel goofy.
You're a goofy goober.
It's fine.
Me-
It happens. I totally didn't do that with one little boss in some fight.
Yeah, totally not.
Yeah.
Initiative value. Okay, here's what I said. What was your initiative value, Purple?
I don't remember. I was
Were you like
I was after Tim.
after Tim? I'll set you to 14.
Sounds good.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Like you took your turn this turn?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
And that was Waylon's turn. It is now this dwarf over here's turn, as he now hears this commotion going on behind him. And he is going to shuffle on over.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Does this have an attack reach of 10 feet?
Does what have an attack reach?
The
that creature there?
Unspeakable
Yeah.
Horror.
Yes. Oh wait,
Attack of opportunity on the
hang on.
dwarf.
and actually like look at its reach.
Yeah.
No,
like it never-
Not on
It
not on
doesn't?
the one I'm looking at. No,
Oh,
it's melee attack now.
no.
So
It
this
could have been
thing-
great.
It would have just deleted it instantly.
That's what I was hoping for.
It's going to move all the way over here and run out of movement speed, dragging its axe along the ground the whole way.
That
Yep.
doesn't make a nice sound.
No.
And then this unspeakable horror starts to orient itself differently and point towards the group. Seeing all of you, it walks over to kind of the position of where this dwarf was, and he about to hawk Tua
Oh
it on you
boy.
things.
Don't say that.
No.
Hawk 2 on that thing.
He sees like a
Oh.
mass in this direction.
That is.
What is that fucking... Where's the code?
You show me the cone, please.
No! Oh god!
Everybody in there, give me
Why me?
a Constitution saving throw.
I got a 19. No matter which code, I would have been in it.
Oh.
Oh.
R.I.P. Tim.
Yep, rest in
Yeah.
peace, Tim.
Waylon didn't make it.
Rest in peace, Waylon.
Rest in peace.
I have spare the dying if needed.
I don't want to
Eh.
lose concentration.
That's fine. We good. That's good.
Where's the dad?
Concentration is keeping the second one off our ass.
Yeah.
I
It's,
know.
the concentration is, we have a temporary ally that's really strong.
And everybody did their rolls. Tim Flower. Yep. Oh yeah, because the other one here's a corpse. Let's see its damage.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a lot.
Oh, that's
Wow.
not okay. Hey, I'm not gonna do a concentration check. I'm just gonna
I'm just gonna
Gonna hit the ground.
I'm just gonna absolutely fucking hit the ground.
honk shoe me. Both
Yep.
of you.
Fucking
I'm
Christ.
Yeah, that's a effective way to remove concentration. This
And,
one is now free to act as normal.
Where's the
It was
little status effect?
It was a DC 26 Constitution save.
Yeah, that would have been
What now?
difficult.
I was not beating that.
You're rolling high on damage today, Makeshift. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
How many? That's 70-12. The lowest was a 7.
And then it's gonna make a melee attack on. Where's your sheet? There it is. Strangely, on this dwarf in front of it.
Just gonna say, do you
Fine,
have
that's cool.
range?
And you see it like try and slap at this dwarf right here. And it just kind of whiffs and like hits the ground next to it.
Oh shit. Angels, I think we're forgetting something.
Oh yeah, Warning Bond.
Angels takes half damage. He might not
Yeah.
be dead.
Yeah, but you also take that damage.
I know.
What the fuck is 65 divided?
32.5.
32, okay. Hold on, I need a calculator.
You had 5 temp HP?
3.
I think you'd have
Three.
20 health left.
32, 23 health. That's still a DC 26 Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna roll it, but I'm not beating it. But
At least you're not on the floor.
Yeah, that was what I was like, wait.
yeah, but now you also take the 32
32.
health.
But you're not on the floor, boy.
You're not on the floor. I'm gonna let you guys do the health thing because I don't want to fuck that up. Just hands are off the wheel.
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Select your token, right click on Hex Blast, apply half damage.
Yoink.
Should be
Where's
the
that thing?
bottommost option.
X blast, 1/2. Apply. There we go.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it, but still.
And now it's Nezrin's turn.
You have a worm on your arm or something.
Please, I have a plan to get us out of this. Just survive.
I'm gonna guess getting that worm off of me is an action.
Let me take. I will put this thing's ability in the side chat. The worm's tiny and dead. AC is 6, 1 hit point. Speed of 1 foot while on target skin.
Okay,
Kill-
the worm
killed by
can be
normal
killed by
means.
normal means. That include spirit guardians.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Then I am casting spirit guardians because we need some damage. Bad. So spirit guardians. That is 10 feet around me. 15, actually. So that is 15 feet around me. Basically, I want every creature except for my allies to be affected by it. So that means both dwarves, the tentacle monster, need to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha.
gonna fucking scream.
The tentacle creature made it. The dwarf.
Both tentacle. Basically every smaller enemy here.
The dwarf didn't make it. The two dwarfs did not make it.
Okay.
And you didn't do both spawns.
The spawn is dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Mark that, please.
Yep, my bad. Yoink.
Thank you.
Mark it, don't delete it.
Can you please also make a wisdom saving throw for the worm? It says the worm has a -4 in every ability score.
Gotcha.
It should also... Does it have health?
1 hit point.
I'll give it one of these. What the? It just zoomed me in on that thing. Oh,
But you
because I didn't
do the
put.
roll.
Yeah. 1d20 -4.
Oh hell yeah!
That
It's
that
you
worm
are-
on you just pops.
Good. No matter what damage I do, it will die. Good. That will be this time around 14 necrotic damage, which I think those worm things are mildly immune to, but it'll be fine.
Half on a success, right?
The
Yeah.
worm thing isn't immune to necrotic, no.
Oh, good. Then it
It's
will
just
take
immune
7.
to poison. Yeah.
Good. Then it will take 7. Everything else will take 14 damage. Necrotic. So hopefully that kills the dwarf. Yes.
I'm almost certain it'll kill the dwarf. Where's that apply button? There's that apply button.
Wonderful. Spirits of the undead flood every orifice they can and kill the dwarf.
Nice.
And don't forget to apply the damage to that last dwarf because mine does perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
The worm is dead. The dwarf is dead. Worm thing did take damage. Do I have anything else I can do as a bonus action? Somebody else is going to have to get Wayland up.
Got it.
Because right now I cannot move without invoking an opportunity attack. Shield of Faith. What is the... That is a 60 feet range.
Uses your concentration.
Oh, damn, that's right. Yeah, you're right. All right. Plus, I couldn't cast it anyway because spells.
Right. Only 1 level spell per turn.
So that, and none of my cantrips are bonus actions. So unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of my turn.
Gotcha. It is now the turn of this other unspeakable horror, who is kind of blocked off from, because this one's like in the way. Where would this one choose to go? I guess it's occupied 3
It can
spaces.
only really reach there.
Yeah. So this one, it like skitters over here with like, it seems like this one's extending all of its like lower limbs to be kind of lanky and spider-like, to move around all the various like stalagmites a bit more easily. And then this one's going to swing its limbs down the things in front of it. Let me just real quick. 1, 2, 3. So let's roll. 1d3. 3. Alice, does a 22 hit?
Yes.
It entered into my spirit guardians. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Good point. Alice, you take 13 damage.
Finally, a low roll on damage. Oh,
Duh.
And now it needs to do
DC 16 wisdom saving throw, please.
the old razzle dazzle. It made it.
That means it will take. That is not what I want. It will take 4 damage?
4 damage.
Yeah.
And this is necrotic, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. When the unspeakable horror takes that necrotic damage, you can see it like visibly shrivels quite a bit, almost like the moisture got pulled out of it, and it like the limb that kind of first approached into the field almost like shrivels back a bit.
That's good. That's fucking good. Very good.
And then it goes for its multi-attack. I just realized the other one is also in its range. 2 is going to bring down its other limb. Now the other limb onto this dwarf. And completely fucking whiff. Just smacks the ground as its body is still... It almost looks like that one limb that was closest to you, Nezrin, is like in like a panic, the way that you sometimes see like an octopus, some of its like a bunch of its neurons are in its arms, so the arms sort of like almost have a personality, like they have curious arms.
Right.
This arm just seems like it does not want to be on this body right now.
Fair enough. Hey, Lynn, I hope you got something good up your sleeve.
I just thought of a
I
joke
do.
that I should not say on stream.
5,000 bears!
Just DM me.
1 second.
Is the turn of the thing done?
Oof.
That is, yes, the turn of the thing.
Okay. Cool. Hot. Very cool. First of all, Wayland, get the fuck back up.
You make that samurai wake the fuck up.
Yeah, get some healing. Stand the fuck up, man. Second of all, I got this wonderful stick right here, and I'm gonna thwack it on the ground, and it's gonna make a bit of a nice sound. And breathe. Yes. I'm gonna motherfucker. Line, please, thank you. From there, I think. Yeah, that looks like a good line. Or like. Yeah. That's a 60-foot line. That is Oh, also this is gone. Those are thorns. Give me a dexterity saving throw from that monster and also that one remaining dwarf.
Ooh.
that is extra difficult terrain. Quadruple. Is it
Yeah.
a quarter, not quadruple?
The big boy failed,
Fuck, that's a fuck yeah.
and the dwarf succeeded.
Well, I think it takes half damage. Yes. So, Normal, please. Fuck yeah. That is 29 damage to the big thing and half of that for the dwarf. of piercing damage as a wall of like thorns and spikes and brambles grows out of the ground.
Oh, the wall blocks line of sight.
Yes, but we can run. You just almost went down, boy. And that is my whole turn.
Not gonna run?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shout, fucking run!
Nice. Let me just.
Are you
this
gonna run
one
yourself?
Takes full damage,
Yeah.
and this thing takes half damage.
That is indeed.
That's your measuring tool.
Da-da-da-da. I'm gone. Please follow.
Follow the leader.
Nice.
Holda's turn. That one's dead.
That spawn there is dead. The second spawn, feeling the blazing light of the sun coming out of Nezrin, its body is also like recoiling quite a bit. Does it take damage at the start of its turn?
Yes, if
end?
it starts its turn in there.
Start. Ooh.
Gotcha.
Yes, start.
And pow, wisdom saving throw. No, I just rolled that for you. My bad. I fat fingered that.
Then what is its modifier?
I'm just scrolling up so I can click on the Spirit Guardian.
Cool. That would have been a really good roll.
That's fine. Fuck yeah.
I guess fate really
No.
does want him dead. Alright. $18 product damage.
Nice. And this thing shrivels up like a lot at this like it's almost like all the moisture is being sucked out of it. It seems very distraught at this occurrence. Like it is in a panic seemingly. And
Nice.
as that
Away.
happens, let me give him a quick he got a 1. Or it's just a pile of worms. It stumbles backwards into the water, almost
Attack
like
of
it's
opportunity, please.
Yep. It's trying to like reach the safety of moisture. And give me an attack. That's a hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
Lovely. That is 6 damage.
Nice. And you cut into it real deep. It seems like this thing is barely hanging on to life as it cowers into the water for some semblance of moisture and safety. And that is its turn.
Awesome.
That dwarf is dead. Flowers, it's now your turn.
It is. Ooh, I got to use something funny. You remember the other part of my axe?
The returning part?
It can
Correct.
be thrown.
Hell yeah.
I can deal 1d4 damage to myself, which is a 1. As a bonus action. Feed it some of my blood to be able to chuck it at this thing. That should be within 20. Yeah, that's easily within 20 feet. That is technically a ranged attack, so I cannot reckless it. I think.
Correct.
17 to hit anyway.
You win a cookie.
17 to hit. And
Yep.
you're aiming for the giant one.
The thing that's trying to retreat.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay, good. For 10 slashing damage.
Your axe cleaves right in half that mass of tentacles, and it just crumples down into the water, shriveling away.
Sweet.
Alright, and I will grab the twink,
Which one of us?
the one that's on the floor.
Nice.
At the bottom.
You grab him and pick him up.
So I can't see this big thing. Chances are it will try and follow us. This is halfway through. That will definitely try and go for us. Move speed is halved, right? I have 40 feet. Alright. With twink and arms, I'll move here. Put down the twink right here. To make sure this thing does not get further in.
Right there, you said?
Yep.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Wait.
So he's also no longer prone since he just got picked up and put down.
Wait. Hey, Joshua.
Yeah.
You used one attack, right?
Yes.
Replace the second attack with a shove.
I also technically grappled
Ah, yeah.
Waylon.
Right. Fuck. Never mind.
Yep.
God damn it.
Come on,
Yeah.
boys.
That's my turn.
Tim,
So, Timothy.
it's now your turn.
Move your ass.
Good.
That's it,
Big
my turn.
on, boy.
You do that, whatever it was.
Okay.
Running.
Okay. I have an idea, and yes, I am kind of pulling it from what Angel's just said. If I move right next to flowers, could I technically try and shove that thing backwards?
Yes, you'd have to beat its strength.
Quick question. Is there a size requirement for shove?
Yeah,
Uh,
that was the thing that I'm getting at. Is like, is there a requirement for that?
Hold on. Oh, wait. 10 feet? Oh, yeah. No, you can't shove those. They're size category too large.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Well,
No shoving
Ellis isn't-
today.
If I move, it's gonna smack me, isn't it?
If you're gonna run away, yeah.
Disengage action.
Ooh. Can I?
Yeah, disengage action.
Disengage. Where the fuck
Relieves
is
you
that?
of attack of
Just-
opportunity. You can just say you do it. It's-
Okay, she just does it, and she is out of here. Fuck that.
Nice. Is that your turn?
Yes.
It is now Waylon's turn. And-
Saving throw.
What?
Or was
Yeah,
he
he is-
not fucking dead?
No, he had 2 health because Malin picked him up with a healing word.
Oh,
I hope more
Mobby.
than 2.
But he was prone. He does appreciate the movement. And having been
Mobby,
picked
I
up,
missed that.
he says to you, "Thanks, big guy. Here's something for you." And you feel a pat on your back, and you get a spell applied to you. It is protection from good and evil.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And like a soft glow is being given off by your body. And right as that happens, you see like parts of the creature in front of you seem to like shrivel when they're close to you. Sort of like how they're shriveling away from Nezrin's light.
Put the spell in chat. I should be able to apply that to myself.
Oh, yeah. Let me. Wow. Cast spell.
Oh, it can't apply. I'm just going to pop it up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
And then
have disadvantage on attack rolls against target. I got the jump, frightened, or possess.
Wayland is also going to go run over here. And that's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Now, for this dwarf to do something, this is like extremely difficult terrain, right?
Yes, and
Yep.
moving through it will cause.
He already is in it, though.
Yeah. For
Right.
every 1 foot a creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time it enters or ends its turn. Yeah, okay.
It's a quarter speed.
Yup.
So it can only move.
It expends 20 feet getting out of it.
Also, if it's starting its turn, that would mean another wisdom saving throw for me.
Hell yeah.
Please kill it. Please.
Good
please
point.
die over. I'm not
DC
pleased.
16
It's about
wisdom saving
to-
throw, please.
Hell yeah. Let me see here. Where's that? There's that spirit guardian. It makes it.
Fine.
Still half damage.
Would have been half of 13 rounded. 6. Alright.
Yoink.
Alright.
And then it's going to attempt to walk through the thorns and over this sloshy corpse right here in front of it. Which is going to be all of its movement, because being on this body that's prone is definitely going to take more movement. I'll say it can only move that far. How much damage does it take?
It doesn't take any. Or from spirit guardians.
No, from the thorns.
Only if it ends its turn there, or if it's the first time the creature enters. So it already did that.
On a turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then all of its movement has been spent. Getting out of that.
Does that technically mean it's ending its turn there?
Yep.
Then it's still in the Wall of Thorns, is it not?
That spot
No.
blue? Let me.
It's outside.
Oh
I
well.
think it's outside. Yeah.
But it's still in your Spirit Guardian, so.
That already applied this time.
That already applied, so.
Yep. Yeah.
And that is the end of Bingus's turn. Now it's time for this unspeakable horror. As it sees everybody moving this way, it attempts to like.
It doesn't see at all. You can't see through the wall.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, and it just sees a dead end over here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It knows we were here. Somewhere.
I'll say it has to make a wisdom save to understand not to run straight through this wall.
Hell yeah.
Not a lot of brains going on here, huh?
It's all flesh, no brain.
Oh, it had a pretty decent wisdom.
It runs straight into this, and I'm pretty sure that's all of its movement right there, because it's
Nice.
at 1/4.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
How much damage
Also,
does it take?
Dex save.
it is
and-
at 1/4 for many more than just 5 feet because of its size.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Dex-
that thing is now living in that wall. Wall of Thorns, there it is.
78, right?
Goddamn.
It makes the save.
Anyway.
Still half.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Half of that.
Hell yeah.
17.
And you hear just a guttural wailing noise come from this creature.
Guttural wailing.
Alright, alright.
And that is the end of its turn. Nezrin, it is now your turn.
Yeah, it is. I'm unfortunately within 5 feet of that thing.
Disengage.
What if, hear me out, I don't.
I mean, I got you if you don't, but then we should run.
Questioned it. They weren't immune to frightened, were they?
And no, they
No.
weren't.
Good. Hi. I'm an Asimar. I have Necrotic Shroud. Alright, so...
Uh,
Creatures...
hey, Flowers, you need to also succeed.
Mm-hmm.
What if I moved... No, you will.
Can you be frightened while raging?
Correct. I am not a berserker.
Ah,
If I moved
However-
hold on. If I moved over one, would that save you?
And the only way you could move to save him would be
Downward.
down.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
I will quickly check if I have advantage for some reason, but
you do also have protection from good and evil, which Wayland just applied to you.
That is true.
It prevents you from getting
That is-
frightened and charmed.
can't be
Against-
charmed or frightened or possessed by aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiends, or undead.
I'm technically celestial.
And I can't be frightened by her.
If we stretch the term, technically.
If we stretch it very much.
Up to the DM.
Yeah,
I'd
I
say.
think the protection from good and evil spell would protect you from Nezrin's spookiness. Absolutely.
All right.
If not
Fuck yeah,
celestial,
thank you, Wayland.
dead. Alright, cool.
That's stretching it even further.
Do you want to fight with me right now?
No. I'm just pointing it out.
Thank you. DC 12 Charisma saving throw from whatever's alive and within 10 feet of me. So that is the Unspeakable Horror and the Dwarf.
Gotcha.
Dwarf's
Uh,
dead.
Not... Oh, the Dwarf is dead?
Actually, no, never mind. That is the spawn of just below it, I think.
Meets beats from the unspeakable horror.
Okay, so it is not frightened.
But that dwarf is.
Okay, so it is now frightened of me. Doesn't that mean it has to run?
No,
On
but it
its-
cannot
Can-
approach you.
Cannot approach me. Okay, fair enough. No, running is something else. That's a different spell.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right. So it cannot approach me. The Unspeakable Horror can. Okay. Damn, I was hoping that would help. Okay, well, that will give me extra necrotic on spells and attacks. Good. So that will be good for the Spirit Guardians. I will go ahead and move up 1. Just so that way I'm still within 5 feet. Actually, I can move up here as long as I don't end my turn in the same place as Flowers, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up there. Is that in the thing? No. Good. Lovely. Right. That will be the end of my turn and the start of the Unspeakable Horrors, which means DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, please.
And move
Gotcha.
your thing with you.
Ah, right, of course. That dwarf's still in it. No, dwarf's not in it. Oh well.
And just scroll up to grab it, and we'll pow.
8. Lovely. That is what I like
Doesn't
to
make it.
see. Spirit Guardians, that will be... Actually, why am I doing it on this one? Image? That plus... how much? Once each of your turns deal extra necrotic damage to one target, deal damage equals my level. I am no, level in general, so 7. 7. Very nice. That will be 21 damage for the Unspeakable Horror.
Nice.
Oh, hell.
And so it is currently in its legs for days mode, which allows it to move through people, but it can't end its turn on people. But this thing really wants to move towards you guys right now. Oh crap!
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
How much movement has it? Can it even get through?
It would only move one square, essentially. But it also can't move right or down because there's objects in
Creatures.
the way. Yeah.
It cannot move.
Yeah, it's stuck there.
It's stuck in gay baby jail.
Which one are the creatures?
Upper
I'm
one.
I'm going to give it a wisdom save to see if it will realize it has to move backwards to escape. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because this thing is not particularly intelligent.
I hate to ask this. Which one of them did the blast thing?
The lower one did the blast thing, but it also is not particularly good at aiming right now. 9. It does not realize it needs to back out to escape this. However, it does have enough eyesight to see flowers. Does it have enough eyesight to understand where to shoot? Let's find out. By giving it another wisdom check.
Oof.
Jesus fuck.
Goddamn.
He sure don't. But you see one of its orifices open up on the side of its body, the same as you've seen before. And it points it right at you.
Wait. Oh, hold on. That wisdom ability check is a D20, right? It's a D20 roll.
But yeah,
Would silvery barbs work here? Because I can barely technically see this guy poking through. It says any D20 roll. So I wanted to check. Because that would be so funny. Hey, idiot! Stop thinking!
put silvery barbs inside chat so I can see that description.
Yeah, you got it.
Motherfucker.
Trigger creature must re-roll the d20.
No, it's an ability check.
Here's the lower roll.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Damn it! It is an ability check.
I'm gonna say silvery barbs doesn't really cause it to rethink its aim here. That's not really what it does. Because it's already seeing flowers.
Yeah, but like the it needs to back. No, never mind.
Oh,
yeah,
Both checks failed.
yeah.
yeah.
It already. Yeah, both of them are already technically failures. So
It would be funny, but both checks already failed. I don't think you have to.
So now, give me a Constitution saving throw, Flowers.
You got it.
If you end up on the ground, I'm smacking you.
That's a 17, so that's a success.
He
Nice.
succeeded.
Here comes the damage.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm gonna apply that myself. Half.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh,
hurt.
that's right, you're raging.
That
We'll
is
see.
not physical damage. I succeeded the save.
Oh. You all see Flowers just eat one of those gigantic necrotic blasts you guys have taken now. And they just thug that out. They are standing.
This is the second one.
Orc literally too angry to die.
Real guts player right here.
And its flesh, as it gets near you, continues to like shrivel and like crunch up away from you. It seems like it's like seeing a spider for it. That's all I can really describe its movements as. Is very displeased to be near your flesh.
Oh,
And that's the end of its turn. Malin,
Mm-hmm.
you just
Yeah.
saw all that.
I would. Fucking Christ.
You said it.
I'm going in. Gonna wild shape. Cause that. Do I go in myself or do I get my animals to go in?
animals is concentration.
Never mind.
So is the wall.
I'm going myself. So that is a bonus action. Oh wait, I can't do that anymore. Anyway, gonna use that ability. I am going to turn into an animal. Let's see. Would have been really funny. Can I try to turn into? No. Fuck.
I mean, you can just turn into stuff with wild shape, yeah.
Okay, but can I turn into that?
Into one of those things?
No. Into golden eyes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you want to. You can
Yeah?
force the transformation.
Okay. I'm sorry, Wayland.
I think you're about to give a heart attack to everybody right next to you.
Yeah. So she is going to sprint forward, and halfway through that sprint, she is going to do a little transformation magic. Do I have to? Worms, the fuck?
Worms.
Polymorpher? I hardly know her. Hold on. I'm unsure how to get this token unless I just take it. What the fuck? Instead I'm gonna just move her away. I'm sorry, I do not know how. Yeah. So she grows longer basically and into a Wendigo shape, but like a bit smaller, I guess. Golden eyes, skull, sort of rusty fur.
Nice.
Has an action, I guess. And fucking Christ. That was more than 20 feet in a straight line, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. That was exactly 20 feet.
All right. Okay. I have the no.
You just going up right behind them to chill out, whisper down their backs.
Yeah. No. What the fuck? I'm running up to them, jumping over flowers, and at the beast thing, I guess. Sort of like that.
Wait, where do you
And
jump? Oh, you're jumping at this thing.
yeah, at the big thing, and I'm going
Yeah.
to try and pounce
The
and
big
knock it prone.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Pounce.
Actually, inside chat, you have to do a DC 13 strength save.
Oh. Somehow it failed that.
Okay.
Like, fucking excuse me?
Haha!
Huh?
I got it. I got it. I'm to try and grapple soldier and pull him away.
I don't think you have the actions for all of this, my lady.
Can
My
like
dear
take...
woman.
Hold on. Sure. I have multi-attack
Okay.
on my Wendigo
Okay.
form.
Oh yeah, Wild
Give me-
Shape is one action.
Wild shape is your action.
Oh fuck.
I'll let you rewind that since well the pounce is a bonus action, but that's all you get, I think.
The bonus action. That's
Yes.
cool. That's cool. Fuck.
It is now prone, though. Kind of. In a way.
Yeah.
Somehow. In the middle of a wall.
Can I use the rest of my movement that I get from my... Where the fuck is it? Feline agility. To pull Nezrin away?
You're already past them. They're out of 10 feet range, so
Yeah, but if I... Like, that is the more movement. Shit. Fucking Christ.
oh yeah.
And then
But
if... Use my
this thing
movement
will
too.
get an attack of opportunity.
On both of us or just on me?
Just on you as you move out of this. Well, I guess technically if you continue to occupy the spaces along it, then no. Yeah, I'll allow you to move along its range of motion.
Yeah, so gonna move over to...
You're basically
That's-
switching spaces with Nezrin essentially, and moving her to like right here.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Highly recommend not doing that.
What's up, Briar?
I would highly recommend not doing that.
I'm fine. We need to run.
Is the force movement doesn't cause you to take an attack of opportunity though?
Correct. Force movement does not cause attack of opportunity.
And is that your turn?
Yes, she will growl at soldier of like, we need to go now.
Gotcha.
But that's it.
All right. That spawn there is dead. That spawn there is dead. That dwarf is dead. Flowers, it's now your turn.
I am going to use my bonus action to return my axe to my hand. And makeshift.
Yes.
Does the axe want blood?
I mean, when you return it to you, it seems like it's humming with joy.
And the enemy is prone. It gives me advantage.
My
It's
good
stuck in a
fucker in
wall.
Christ.
It
It's
is
not
prone, it is stuck in a wall.
It's not prone, it hasn't fallen over, but it is very
Oh.
stuck in this wall.
She used pounce last turn.
Oh, that knocks it prone.
This does knock it prone.
All right, it's prone.
Yep. And I am definitely within 5 feet of that creature, so I get advantage.
Gotcha.
The axe wants blood.
Feed the axe. Feed me, Seymour. 2 12s. Interesting. That
Total of
hits.
20. Yep. For 18 slashing damage.
You thwack it for 18 damage.
Again.
Damn.
23 to
Hit.
hit. For 15 slashing damage.
You hack away a big chunk of this. Like you've divided one of its like really thick limbs down the middle. And this thing is gurgling and a groveling in very disturbing noises.
Alright.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's my turn.
All right.
No,
Tim, it's now your turn.
motherfucker.
What the fuck are you guys doing? All right.
Malin, you can see the axe. The engraving slowly eat the blood. This one, maybe, depending on the angle, might be difficult.
You all up to 6 creatures of your choice. Okay, I don't have to see it. Perfect. Then those 2 monsters need me to give me a wisdom saving throw. These are 14. I do not need to have line of sight on them
Gotcha.
to do this.
The injured one makes a save, and it gets a 17.
Yeah.
The other one gets a 2.
Yay!
There's also this troll. There's also this dwarf in here that's still alive.
Oh, give me a wisdom save from that one then.
Gotcha. He fails.
Yay! 2 of them fail. We're gonna pop that out so I can remind you when it comes to their turn. Could you actually mark the 2 that failed?
Yeah. Let me give them a little.
They should have a slowed status effect.
Maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. Transform, surprise, stun, restrained, sleeping, stable, prone, poison, petrified, paralyzed. Hovering, marked, hiding, grappled, frightened,
Never
flying.
mind, no.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
It's the 2 lower creatures. The one closest to you is the one that succeeded.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And I'm just gonna. Hold on. Okay, good. I can still move back. What did that say? 55. Okay, good. Is like this tunnel over here. Is it just like, is there anyone down that tunnel, or is it empty?
Looking down this tunnel, it just seems like a continuation of the cave.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna end my turn walking up over there.
Gotcha. Alice, it is now your turn.
I can't think of anything Alice can do other than sit there and prepare to like maybe grab somebody and run if they can't make it fast enough. To like run down the rest of the tunnel. So
Grab and
I guess Alice is just gonna sit there ready to grab somebody and bolt.
Gotcha. Wayland, not being able to get a clear shot on this thing because it's now prone and there's two very large individuals in front of it, and one he is very terrified of, is also just going to stand there with an arrow at the ready for anything else to jump out at him. And just wait for the rest of the gang to approach towards him so he can start moving. Then the MVP, last dwarf standing, is going to try and walk forward. Walked over that body. It's at how much speed right now?
It's
Should
half.
have enough. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's the
Wisdom
end of its
saving throw.
movement.
Yep,
Wisdom saving throw DC 16, please.
indeed. Let's see here. Let me just scroll.
If you
up to
want,
grab
I
from the
can
chat.
drop Spirit Guardians again.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Fair enough.
He makes
Ooh,
it.
half damage.
Plus 7.
+7.
Yes, my necrotic shroud.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So 22, so that will be 11 total damage.
Perfect amount of damage as this thing steps into your aura. It's so menacing that he just crumbles to the ground, shriveling and dehydrating.
Good.
And this dwarf is now dead.
Another
And
one
that's the
bites
end
the
of-
dust.
And now, this one's turn.
Okay. Let's take a second. It has half movement speed.
Whoa.
It
Half
has
and quartered.
yeah. So
An
what
8.
is that? 5?
Can he even move?
It moved like probably one square and that's it.
Yeah.
And then it ends its turn in the thorns.
Okay,
Hey, dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, you want the spell again, or do you got it?
Yes, please.
Let me find this one. Ba-ba.
You'll also want to roll a wisdom saving throw at the end of that thing's turn to possibly break the slow.
It failed. Good heavens.
42.
You can just roll a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
If it
Gotcha.
lives, that is 42 piercing damage.
I'm sure it lives. Oh,
wait.
it's no longer slowed.
Nice.
Quick question.
Yes.
Actually, no, it's not a quick question. It's just this. Spirit Guardians is a 3rd level spell. That would mean,
Oh yes.
and since it
You don't
belongs,
gain this benefit for
no, it
killing
does not belong
constructs
to
or
me.
undead.
Fancy, I'm a
Is that an
liar.
undead?
From
Which thing are you
creatures.
pointing at?
From creatures,
The last line. The last sentence.
constructs are undead. Makeshift, is this a construct or an undead?
It is not.
Good, lovely. And Spirit Guardians
6.
is not necromancy, I believe.
It's conjuration, so you get 6 HP.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Just making sure. My apologies. Do continue.
You're good. Speaking of which, that's the end of the Unspeakable Horror's turn. It's now your turn, Ezrin.
I thought so. Too far away for chill touch, but I could try Toll the Dead and still run away.
Shield touch could be ranged.
Is it? It is. You're correct. It says touch, and I always think, that means it must be touch.
It is
It's a
neither
very
touch
weird
nor
spell.
cold.
It is a quite weird spell, yes.
It wants
Um,
to fuck with you.
It does. So actually, I will be doing Chill Touch. Just to see if I do end up killing it, then I can get that extra HP. 1 second, I need to burp. Lovely. Alright. Let's hope this works. Is it prone?
It
Oh, it
is. Yeah.
is.
Is
It
there
is.
a way I get advantage with this?
No,
No?
not with ranged attacks.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's disadvantage actually.
What?
Motherfucker.
Disadvantage.
How is it disadvantage?
It's a
Uh,
spell.
It's a spell. It's a ranged spell attack. All ranged attacks on a prone creature has disadvantage.
Granted,
you only have
this
advantage-
one's 2 sizes larger than a usual prone creature. I don't think that applies to this.
That's your decision.
Yeah, I'm rolling with that. It's too big to like have a hard time missing.
Lovely. Does a 14 hit?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh well. Then instead of that, I will chooch my little behind. How many? I have 30 feet of movement, yes? Yes.
Yeah.
Back there.
Nice.
Taking my shit with me. Sorry you don't have my spirit guardians anymore, guys.
No worries.
And
As
I
always,
will,
thank
All
you very
good.
much.
I will end that there.
Nice.
Alright.
When does
now-
Maylin go, by the way?
Yeah, I sort of deleted my token. I went at like between the unspeakable horror and the spawns of cries. So now,
After this.
Oh, gotcha.
After
Oh,
this
after.
horror.
yes, after
Okay.
this horror.
Good, good. Just making sure, because I knew you were
Yeah.
somewhere down there.
This thing uses its movement to stand up, and it can't really move because that half, and then 1/4. Yeah, it's stuck in place.
So the fact that it can't stand up is already impressive.
And it's going to try and thwack.
I mean, it could technically dash.
That is a hit.
Does an 18 hit you, Malin?
Yeah.
No. Fuck you. Re-roll that. Silvery barbs. This time it works.
I have more HP in this form than the other one.
Motherfucker!
It has to use the lower roll.
Okay,
Has-
thank God I was about to be pissed at it. Just like, sir.
It's essentially forcing disadvantage of the most heinous of heinous ways.
Yeah, but that
But-
hits.
Yeah.
So it now deals this damage.
It's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna apply that to myself if I can.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right. Wonderful. Is it my turn, or does it do a multi-attack thing?
It has a multi-attack, yeah.
Yeah.
This time, it's aimed for you again because it's really angry at the fact that you knocked it over. Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it ends its turn there. In
Yeah,
the spikes.
Do me another DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
I think it's literally impossible for it to survive this, but I will do it anyway.
Oh, Kitty, don't forget to roll Constitution saving throws on concentration,
Oh,
because I assume Wall of Force is a concentration spell. That feels like
That's
something
true.
it must be.
It is.
Why would you
is.
say that, motherfucker?
And the DC
Hey,
is not
it's-
10, it is 11.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That looked like the one. That's okay. Yeah, I succeed.
Just for funsies, roll the damage on the Wall of Thorns, even though you will absolutely kill it.
Get obliterated, nerd. 31.
Yep. And you have, without a doubt, killed it within the wall of thorns, you just see its limbs just slump down and go limp.
All right. And it is then my turn.
Yes.
How bad is that last creature looking?
It's looking very bloody. It's like glowing with golden bits of goop all over.
Do not.
Run.
Yeah, no, I am curling a very long hand around Soldier's bicep and pulling. Boy, get the fuck out of here. So, I don't know, do I use half speed to move?
Second. Okay, good. He will not resist the grapple.
Okay, cool, thank you. Does that mean I get full movement or half movement?
Half.
Okay.
If you are actually pulling soldier, you are moving with a grappled target.
That still takes me up to right behind. Timothy. Get the fuck over here! No, wait. Hold on, hold
I was
on,
gonna say,
hold on.
how the
I'm
fuck do you
stupid,
have
I'm stupid, I'm
that
stupid.
much movement?
Hold on.
Half. And you use your action to grapple. So no
Well, I have
dash.
multi-attack, but yes.
That is a different action entirely.
I was gonna say you just use the take them to Brazil action.
Going to Brazil.
All right. And just in a very distorted way, in the way that you ever heard a magpie speak or like a crow? It sounds like that. She will, crow god, run. And
Don't tell me twice.
yeah. Just keep on running. Keep on schmoving.
Keep on moving, you say? That is not 60 feet away.
The other things are dead.
I
Flowers,
can
it's
make
now
a
your
ranged
turn.
attack. One last ranged attack.
My God.
17 to hit. As I
That's a hit.
chuck the axe.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
For a total of 11 slashing damage.
You hit it for 11 slashing damage, and you hear one more guttural, squelching roar come out of it.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to call the axe back. And
You
turn
do
around.
that.
Good.
And if that's okay with you, just leave combat with the entire rest of the group.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you are all now sufficiently out of combat because its movement is still going to be like one square. And now that combat is essentially ended, who wants to take a quick bathroom break?
That would
Yes,
be
Yes,
lovely.
please.
Piss, 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 piss,
Piss
piss.
time. And we're back.
We are? Holy
Ugh.
shit.
Yep.
God.
Man, it's so
And-
good. I was just about to start talking about my manifesto.
Let's not get trademarked by. I shouldn't finish the sentence.
No,
What?
please.
My lawyers have
Steve.
advised me to stop this joke.
My intuition
anyway.
tells me that I need to smush you and give you a kiss to stop you, but I can't do either of those right now.
Oh,
Okay.
you little goober. Well, let me send you back to the landing page since we are now out of combat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye, Coffee Bean.
Haha.
Fucker.
Cat.
You missed your opportunity to grind up the cat into some nice drinkable coffee.
Yeah, I know. I'll succeed tomorrow.
So, you have all just legged it for a minute until twisting and winding your way through some slightly narrow caves until you reach kind of like another opening, like the one you were in before the combat. And a glance around shows a lot of crystals that are lightly glowing, and it seems like there's nothing in your immediate vicinity. You seem to be in a safe spot right now.
I will turn on soldier and
Flick on like a Windows computer.
dick. No, I will turn around to face soldier and sort of hiss a bit, I guess. And just in that very distorted voice again, go, "What the fuck was that?" And then slowly her form shrinks back down into the tiny little cat, but still with her finger very accusatorily in Soldier's face. "We could have run! We. That was dangerous!
I made sure it couldn't follow us.
It's going to get revived anyway! It's the goop thing! Soldier!
Yes. And it will stay there.
We're alive.
Or at
That's
least
all that
give
really
us
matters.
a head start.
Oh, yeah. Timothy's just gonna put on the lantern.
And, she will then, she's like glaring at Soldier, being not happy at all, but then turns to Wayland. How is he reacting?
He's huffing and puffing and coughing up a lung, but he's giving you kind of this like sour look as he sees you turn back towards him, and he goes, "Oh, good. At least I don't have to tell you to change back."
Sorry, it's
No need.
strongest form.
It's all right.
She did warn you around when you mentioned your fear of things with
know.
antlers.
I know, Alice. Yes, it still hurts.
A warning means nothing to the brain. A reaction will take place no matter what.
Very true.
We should keep
I'm
moving
more for
onward,
when he
try and find a
comes.
way out. Get all of you help.
Hold on. You're most of you are hurt, aren't you?
Kinda winded.
Okay, hold on. Let me do something. And that is for a minute 1d6 hit points to creatures. So 10d6 hit points to, or is 1d6 to one each?
It's 1 plus your spellcasting modifier. That's how many d6s you can heal.
1 plus spellcasting modifier. That is 5. So 6 people. You're all hurt, aren't you, motherfucker? Timothy gets 1. Alice gets 1. Nezrin gets 1. Soldier gets 1. Wayland gets 1.
Yeah,
That
he
is
probably
4.
needs it.
Yeah. Wayland gets another. And Soldier, how are you looking? Like, HP wise, how much you got? Yasha,
Sorry, what?
how much HP you got?
11.
You're getting another one, so you're getting 2d6. All of the other ones are getting 1d6, and Wayland is also getting 2d6 spots of damage. Healing. God damn it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want me and everyone to roll that themselves, or are you going to roll that?
Everyone rolled it themselves since it's easier to see
Alright.
who got what.
Easier to keep track. That's fair.
Two d6, you said? For
Yeah.
Wayland?
2d6 for Wayland.
Oof.
Wayland,
Yeah,
Brother,
you
ooh.
got exactly about I got with 1 dice.
Goddamn.
So, you give everybody a good old thumbs up in everyone's general direction.
General
General
direction.
Oh, all of you.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. And just I can do more, but do we want to stay here for a bit? Rest? I mean, I don't know if we have to worry about.
And right as you start mentioning rest,
No.
you hear like some pebbles and rocks kind of tumble a little bit, as if somebody just tripped on some on the far side of this little cave that you're in from the darkness. You
With
see-
dark vision.
You see Wayland immediately point his bow in the direction of it.
Timothy does the slow horror turn.
Dramatic.
And if you have dark vision, or you're shining a light over there,
I
you can
am.
see an individual standing over there, and you can see Jacob. He's got his hands up in front of him like this, as if he's trying to show surrender. Oh, you guys are looking pretty bad. What's
Yeah, no shit.
Did you take the right turn that I told you to?
Would have been better if we had a guide that didn't abandon us.
Did you take the right turn that I told you to?
Did
He
we
just
take the right
repeat-
turn?
He just repeated himself.
Did you take the right turn that I told you to?
Is he an illusion?
Give me a perception check. Everybody who's looking at him.
Give me 1 second, please.
So, Malin,
Mm-hmm.
you managed to notice on his first repetition of saying that he doesn't quite look right. He's perfectly still and only his mouth is moving, and by the third repetition you've already realized it, but you realize this is just an illusion you're looking at.
Do I sense a presence anywhere else in the room?
I mean, there's a bunch of people around you. How do you try and sense it?
Uh,
Some big
just all of
pointy
my
ears.
big fluffy ears, sense of smell, and eyes. But I'm guessing he's either still invisible or I don't know, hidden.
So,
Hey.
what do you do with the knowledge of he's an illusion? Like, you notice it kind of early.
She will almost immediately turn her back on him and just look around the rest of the cave. I'm not gonna waste a fucking dispel magic on that. And just hiss to the nearest person, probably soldier. Illusion. Try to find where the fuck Jacob is.
So you turned around to look at Soldier.
Yes, I generally just turned away from the illusion and like behind the group.
Nice. As you turn around, you can see, since now you know what to look for, especially since you saw him turn invisible once, you do see the ground getting a little disturbed nearby the area around you.
I may be a bit emotional right now. Um. Yeah, fuck it. Goddamn, Waylon made me waste another action. I'm doing that again. Once again, becoming a Wendigo. And I'm going to try and pin him down. Just, I don't know, grapple whatever it is. I am a cat. I have spotted a red laser.
Give me a grapple check at disadvantage.
That is strength. Right?
Yes.
That is. Yeah, that is athletics.
Strength. Disadvantage. Come on.
Also, it's worth
never
noting
fucking
your
mind.
transformation's one action. That takes 6 whole seconds.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a 3.
Yeah.
You lunge at the air behind you as you're like mid transformation, and you don't connect at all.
Yeah, she's just growling lowly, looking at where the fuck this guy is. And trying to pin him down if she gets the chance.
Makeshift.
Yes.
I just want it to be known that though my necrotic shroud only lasts for 1 minute and is likely down at this point, my spirit guardians lasts for 10, and I'm not willingly letting that drop until I am sure that we are safe. So if anything comes within 15 feet of me, it's gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw. Just
Let me
wanted to
see here.
point that out.
That's a good point. Give me a wisdom save. Would this be a wisdom save? A wisdom check to see if you stood closer to Malin. I can't really think of how to check this.
How close did we have to be for her healing spirit to work?
Good point. Malin, how close do you have to be?
5-foot cube, 60 feet range.
Yeah,
So
so
we'd all have to be within a 5-foot cube for everyone to receive that.
and I was still standing very close, so like within 10 feet, definitely.
Gotcha. Then yeah. As you lunge towards him, you see that there's like almost this slight shadow created inside of Nezrin's aura, where like the vague outline of a person kind of ducks into it for a moment. and you can almost hear like a singeing noise.
If he comes within, he has to make wisdom saving throw and take half or full damage.
Gotcha. Can you put the ability inside chat?
I can indeed. Oh, which means I am indeed still concentrating. I shouldn't have taken that down.
Oh, right. He doesn't have a token on the board right now because he. Yeah, whoopsie.
Which is
Let me
fine.
just,
I took the concentration off it. I should have kept it up.
Oh, he failed.
Ah, lovely. Then that will be, I do not add a +7 because my necrotic shroud is down. That is going to be 13 points of necrotic damage.
As you hear
Maybe
that
he's
sizzling
concentrating.
noise, you hear the voice of Jacob cry out. And in what seems to be like the half second between him crying out in pain and the lunging motion of Malin now turning into a big old monster, the next thing you see is Waylon sharply turn, point his arrow towards the figure that you just heard scream, and his arrow starts hovering in the air where the midsection has disappeared. And then you hear gurgling as slowly patches of visibility appear on a figure standing just on the edge of Nezrin's shroud. And you see Jacob stunned with an arrow stuck straight through his neck. Gurgling, he then drops to the floor.
Valiant
And
effort.
Oh, never mind. Can I? Do we want answers out of this guy?
No.
Asking as the player. No?
No. This
No.
motherfucker.
he's
Okay.
as players, he's probably just like trapped the area around you as best he could, but this guy, he's just some dude who died to like one arrow just now, so
Yeah, then I'm going to just.
Oh, do I have Speak with Dead? No!
you see
Don't.
Waylon start walking over towards Jacob, and the two start making some eye contact. Like you can see him like look up at him, turning his neck is kind of hard right now, given that there's a arrow parked in the middle of it. And Waylon reaches to like hold on to the arrow and look at Jacob, and goes, I really am sorry that I couldn't have tried to change you more. And as he finishes saying that, Jacob then just slumps forward onto the ground, and Waylon just like lets go of the arrow.
Is he dead?
Yeah, that looks pretty dead to me, Nezrin.
I was asking as Briar.
Oh, my bad.
Alright.
Yeah,
I didn't change the
he is
voice enough.
dead.
He's dead? Okay. Nezrin will approach.
Mhm.
And I will recite a couple Death Church last rites type shit. Then I want to go through him. I want to figure out why the fuck was I not able to pick out some magic shit. I am looking for amulets. I'm looking for a map of traps. I want to see if he has anything useful on us. I do not care that it's only been 10 seconds since he died.
So as you're kind of like fiddling around on his shirt, kind of like roll him onto his side, and you're like checking him over. He doesn't really seem to have anything particularly magical on him until you feel familiar, almost by the skin of your teeth, nostalgic feeling as you hear something calling out to you, like a tiny little whisper, suggesting what you should look at. As you're like trying to like feel along his sleeves, and like you turn over his hand, you hear a click on the ground. Soft, almost like just a tiny marble. And behind it, you see a small, oblong, but slightly spherical bone, it seems.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Uh. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm hoping that's what I think it is.
I still have first level. Okay. Hey,
It's
makeshift.
the penis bone.
It's a
Yes.
penis bone. It's the bone in your peener. I will go ahead and drop concentration on spirit guardians, so I can use detect magic.
Nice.
What kind of fucking magic is coming off of this thing?
You use detect magic, and immediately you can see that Jacob has that like faint aura you would see coming off of like basically everybody of like a little bit of magic.
So different than
But
what I
that
saw the
bone,
first time. Okay.
that bone is like a hole punch in the weave. Blank. It feels almost familiar to look at in a strange sort of way.
Arcana check? Do I know what this fucking is?
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guidance.
19?
Oh.
I'm not dropping detect magic just yet.
It occurs to you this is probably one of Moros's body parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The second I realize what it is, I hold my hand out. Do not touch it. No one touch that.
What? It's a bone.
It is not.
But after you've already been fiddling around with whatever you're doing,
That is not any bone. That is Lord Moros's bone.
what makes you think that?
Detect magic. You currently have the aura of a ranger. Distinct mark in the weave. May lend one of a druid. Soldier, though different, is still magic. Tim, yours is gathered around your throat. Alice's, yours also in your hands. There is nothing around that bone. Same thing I sensed on him. He now carries the same aura as any normal person would, anyone just existing. That bone has nothing. No magic. A hole punched in the weave.
Jeez.
That that explains a few things,
Oh?
doesn't it?
I mean, it explains why he had no mark. That must mean he had the bone inside of him, but how?
How do we transport it?
Could possibly wrapping it in fabric work to
Uh,
not touch it.
you see a bluish hand, ethereal hand, sort of appear directly above the bone.
Don't. Give me a second, please.
You mage handed, but do you respond to that don't before you touch it?
Yeah, he's it's just hovering above right now. If we don't trust physical touch, I mean, it might not even work.
Tim, maybe let Nazrin figure out. You're more with death. Kind of. Alice is stumbling over words. She's still blank brain because she just too courageous in one day.
Makeshift.
Yes.
In going through him, did I by any chance find any sort of map or code or anything of these undergrounds?
I'll say yeah. You found a map that shows various markings of like the paths he's taken.
Does it go any further down than this? Is
It goes a little bit further down, yes.
there any mention of a great item or great treasure or anything lying below the city?
You see on the map, like, there's this portion that marks, like, the bottom of what he's explored, and there seems to be a marking for some space with a bunch of, like, question marks and, like, skulls on it.
Hmm. Probably means death, I'm assuming. Does anybody above table, does anyone read Thieves' Cant?
Nope.
Nope.
No? No?
Nope.
No. Aylin, do you know Thieves' Cant?
Wayland, he recognizes a little
Oh.
bit from working with Jacob.
Okay. I will hand him the map, guide, whatever. Do you see anything on this that would suggest a greater item further down?
Give it here. And he reaches and grabs the paper. Well, he's the one who wrote it. Dusty old handwriting. Recognize it just fine. Oh. I think I've got the answer to your question. And he just flips the paper back around, and over that spot where there was like a little skull and like some question marks, there's now like 3 ladybugs sitting on the paper.
Ah,
Balin hisses at the ladybugs, but
yeah, injured.
can rest here.
May not be worth it to delve so deep.
Maybe not in one attempt.
She looks at the bone again.
Should I try to pick it up?
I guess. Give it a
Timothy
shot. I want to
will,
see what happens. I'm curious.
Timothy will conjure the mage hand and try to grab it with it.
You conjure the mage hand, you lower the mage hand down to the bone, and right as you tap your fingers right onto it, suddenly, the next time you all blink, you find that the place you're in is different than it was before. You don't feel like you've moved, teleported, or anything. But suddenly, it's a lot brighter. But there's nothing around you except this empty whiteness. Ground is foggy. And you can see in your peripheral, there seems to be a massive wall of fog. It seems like a very large figure is on the other side.
He'll slowly turn to face the wall of fog.
Hey, makeshift.
Nezrin, you know what's up.
Yep. Is the bone still in front of me?
Yes.
I will gently pick it up. One hand. And then I will also turn to face wall of fog.
Wait, we all transported?
Yeah, you all see
He
this.
said all.
Ah,
Ooh.
I will turn to face the wall of fog.
I'm going to take Soldier's hand while turning around.
does
This is gonna go stand by Tim.
does Jacob's body come along with?
It does.
Timothy takes like a half step towards Jacob's body.
You
Not
take a
realizing
half
he
step.
did it.
I will take a step towards the wall of fog. Then I will gently lower myself into a kneeling position, as if I am praying.
And as you do that, you hear a voice speak out. Crunchy, dry, but smooth and slow at the same time. Ah, you have found a piece of me. And breaking through the fog wall, it looks like a large hand as part of the fog, and you see the tips of fingers reach through.
I have. My lord.
And the hand reaches. Oh, yep, keep going.
That can't be Moros.
It is. You are
And the
lucky.
hand reaches.
Sorry,
Oh,
one more thing. And then I'll shut up and I'll
go
let
ahead.
you go. You are lucky he does not demand the respect that most gods do.
And the hand reaches down, and like the pointer finger, it kind of like. It's still a huge hand. It's like the size of your body, but it reaches down and it very slowly comes to like a gentle halt. Just taps on your forehead, Nezrin, as a voice comes out from the fog and speaks, saying, "Ah, you are appreciated, Sister Ilka.
I think.
She is correct. However, Timothy, I must ask you step aside while I retrieve Jacob there."
Huh. He like looks down to the body, and the decision he takes is a bit too long for like it, to mull it over. It's that second and a half too long before he slowly steps aside.
As you do, you see the hand very gently and slowly scoop underneath the fog beneath Jacob and cradle his body as he slowly brings it back behind the fog.
Again, Timothy involuntarily takes a half step forward.
He will be well cared for.
Right.
You need not worry.
Now then, I must ask a favor of one of you. And the hand reaches back out from the fog and arcs forward and points down towards the bone. You have found a piece of my body. I must ask that one of you carry this burden. If you would, I would be willing to see to it that you are returned home safely when you reach. And his hand goes from pointing at the bone to pointing downward. The bottom of this place.
Timothy steps forward. I'll do it.
Would not even give me the chance, Mr. Magnilius.
He doesn't look at you.
Take your time to sort this out. You have all eternity if need be. And the hand retracts back into the fog.
I'm partly the reason for why we're in this mess. I
You-
should take responsibility.
You're partly the reason. And the lizard will stand up and face you, a little indignant.
He was. And he hesitates.
Say it. Admit it. Say it out loud.
I'm the reason why he followed us.
Finish your sentence, Mr. Magnilius.
I did.
What was he? Your
Bastard son.
splendid. You are not the reason we are down here. None of you did anything to come down here except follow me on a mission. A suicide mission, most likely, to remove the head of a lich. And you would not even offer me the chance. Prove myself. At the very least, let me make a case.
May I ask something before the two of you decide things?
Yes, Alice.
What exactly would happen with one of you carrying it?
Neither of us would be the person to ask. And she will look at the wall of fog.
Alice
you
is also
ask-
gonna look at the wall and fog, be like, I don't think he's gonna give me an answer.
As you look up towards the wall of fog, you hear the voice speak out again and go, "If you are to take on a piece of my body, you must take up the mission I gave to the first one." And the hand reaches back out from the fog as he lifts up one finger.
And what is that
Alice is-
mission?
Yes, Alice? What'd you say?
I was gonna say Alice was gonna put her hands up and go, I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get an answer at A, whose the first one was, and B, what the first mission was.
You're about to find out. He lifts up with his first finger up, he goes, "To accept a deal with me is to abandon your fate with my brother." And he lifts up his second finger. "Second, do as you must to retrieve my head and return it to me." And then he lifts up his third finger. "The first to accept this mission was the one you are fated to slay." And he points down towards Nezrin.
Can I roll a religion check for Timothy there?
Sure.
To ascertain, like, what does he mean with abandon the thingamajig with his brother, the first one, the second one, whatever it was?
Yeah, go for it.
It's like, what the fuck does he mean by that? 18.
18. He means that whatever the God of Fate has planned for you, you're about to go against it by helping Moros.
Malin is going to. Did she go into this place in her usual form or the wild shape?
Did you transform back by the time you were transported?
No.
Then you're in your wild shape.
Yeah, then she will. She's been sort of more or less hiding behind a soldier, trying to put distance between herself and Waylon, and she sort of moves ever so slightly towards Nezrin and reaches out to gently touch her hand. Just. Oh, wait. No, we know that. Okay, had plans with you. If you don't want to abandon them, there's others that can take it. But I am not going to stop you.
My fate diverged long ago. My branch, the way he showed it in that dream, has already rotted. I do not want to see that happen to any of you.
Didn't you say that this would be a chance to go back to the path?
I think your character was never told about that.
No, Tim was not.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You guys didn't fill in me on that. Okay, perfect.
They
Then
filled you
We're
in.
not allowed to.
Yeah.
We
Wayland also
can't.
doesn't know.
cool. All right, then never mind. I have no arguments I could possibly make, other than what the fuck are you guys talking about now? So that's what Tim says. What do you mean?
Since we are not on that plane, I do believe we can speak freely then. In the dream with Fate, he explained that his plans for me rotted with the choice I made. The choice that ended up destroying my parish, killing the one that I loved. My fate has already broken. Luckily for me, he's not batshit insane and wants to strike me down because I deviated from whatever line he set for me. He did not say that about anyone else. Not you, Mr. Magnelius, not Malin, not Alice, not Flowers or Soldier, not Wayland, me. If I am to break from the path that fate has set for me, I did it 7 years ago. Logically, it makes sense that I would take this on if I am already cursed.
Then all I ask is that you don't isolate yourself. Let us help you.
So you would throw away your chance to get rid of the rot?
And rip her from a peaceful afterlife. Tear her away, after I caused her so much pain. Bring her back, and do what? Live the rest of
with
my
her.
life knowing that I did that to her again!
To live the rest of your lives together, perhaps.
Tim, I gotta agree with Nazrin here.
I do not deserve to live a life with her.
Oh, that's a lie.
Don't agree with.
I killed 30 people! I betrayed the one thing I was made for! You really think I deserve a second chance?
Yes. You do.
Then you are a fool!
Ah,
If
yes.
I do it, then so do you.
You have the possibility. Very, very, very few people have. If what you're saying is true, you had fate look at you and say, you know what? Here's your second chance. And now you're standing here saying you're not worth it. That you're going to throw it away. People have killed for less. People have done a lot of terrible things for less than a second chance at a wonderful life. Sister Ilkan, that you do not deserve a second chance is a lie. A lie that you perhaps have told yourself, but a lie nonetheless. Take it from someone who lies professionally.
And are you lying now?
I am not. Because just as good as I am at lying, I'm just as good at convincing people. To tell them the truth. To make them see that it is the truth, and not the truth I'm just constructing.
It is not your choice if you get a second chance, it is only yours whether you take it.
Might I also add the god of fate himself?
Fuck fate, this is about her. Fate says on our path, he's an ass.
Lord Moros.
You see the hand extend out of the fog in kind of like a sort of holding an apple shape. What is it, Sister Ilkan?
You know your brother better than anyone else. Possibly?
We have a better connection than my other two siblings.
What starts with him ends with you. I remember that passage.
Well, for the most part, yes.
Anything mortal.
Correct.
Can I ask you? He said that my choice comes when I stand at the point where both of these branches would converge again, when I cut off Roko's head. Do you believe that this choice now, here, would separate me even further?
The hand like reaches down towards you and kind of like the fingers are positioned like a caressing a person's face shape. And he reaches down close to you, but before he touches you, he goes, "That is correct."
So, take the bone. You cannot cut off Roko's head. And one of us can take the burden instead. Right? One of us has to take the burden.
Let
You-
me take that burden.
Another curse.
And you hear Waylon speak up after he's been pretty sullen for a while since he just had to kill somebody he used to work with, but he speaks up and goes, "Ezrin, I won't pretend to know what you're feeling right now, but I gave him a second chance, and he didn't take it. Now Jacob's gone. You still have a chance.
She will look at everybody for a second. And she will look at Tim.
He has this expression, which is not his usual, not blasé, but very neutral. The sort of face he always keeps. No matter if you know that he's lying or telling the truth or anything like that. It's not that face. There's a certain hardness to it. Maybe the eyebrows are a bit too furrowed, too stiff. But he looks deadly serious.
Do you understand what this means, Mr. Magnelius?
Crystal clear.
Take a step closer to you, and she will hold out the bone. Do not become like Rocco, Mr. Magnelius. It would hurt too much to have to put you down.
Me and Roku are nothing alike. I promise you. And he takes the bone.
You hold the bone in your hand?
Yeah, he takes the bone into his hand and clenches his fist around it.
After you clench your fist around it, the next time you open your hand, you don't see the bone anymore. And Moros' hand lowers down, and he once again, caresses the side of Nezrin, speaks. Fret not, Sister Ilgan. You are among my favorites that I could said to have been created.
I don't know how to take that.
I cannot often create anything. And one day, you will reunite with me, as all things do. But when the day comes that you sever his head, that will be when we part ways.
She will say nothing and turn her face away. Hide it from everyone.
And as for you, Timothy,
He's like, sorry.
I can promise you nothing about my brother's actions. And he reaches down towards your palm and he touches the tip of his finger onto it. But you know my desires now. What say you?
Before I say anything else, can you say again what specifically he said about the three things?
Gotcha. I will
Because
speak
I want
and type them out.
I want this in written form.
He said, abandon your fate. I'll type this out in Spark. Oh, good thing I tried to capitalize a number. Hey guys, I'm a computer scientist.
Nice.
I work with computers on the daily. I know what happens when you when you try to capitalize a number.
Yeah, it makes big numbers.
Yeah, it makes it extra big. You could almost count it twice of that number.
Well, he actually only said two things because the third thing was just telling you
Yeah,
that
what would
Roko
happen?
was the first person to accept this mission.
Mm.
But it was, you will have to abandon your fate and work to retrieve his head.
All right. Right. Okay. With that finger on his palm, he'll clasp it and look towards the wall of fog as he says, "I accept."
Then I wish you all the best. Good luck. And the arm retracts behind the fog, and the world around you once again darkens as you're back in the cave, standing over Jacob's body.
Timothy clutches his hand as he looks down at Jacob's body.
And I think that's where I'll end the session.
Very well done, Makeshift.
Hell
Ditto to
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Wonderful performances, everybody.
Let's go.
Alright, you know the drill, kids. Chill your shit.
We almost died. YouTube angels to purgatory.
Yasha the Panda. Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
That's Kitty or Kimmy42. I stream with these guys. Yeah.
Papa Rose VA and audio on YouTube and Twitch respectively, and on Twitter and Blue Sky.
And your boy Makeshift, soon to be Monster Hunter Wilds addict. Come tomorrow when I have a full day to play it.
Got him.
Alright, well, with that, we're gonna say good night.
Good night.
Good
Sleep
night.
tired.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
No.